Forecaster at the National Weather Service, Indianapolis, says scattered showers are expected in southern Indiana today. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem will hold a press conference in Gary tomorrow at 11 local time to discuss recent results of Operation Midway Blitz. Indiana Governor Mike Braun will be there, along with the Transportation Secretary and the Acting Director of Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Governor Braun also signing an executive order today to position Indiana into what he calls the ability to lead in the federal government's mission of American drone dominance. He says there will be an Indiana initiative for drone dominance task force. You can read more about what that task force is supposed to do at WIBC.com. A grand jury investigating Indiana Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith's office regarding both ghost employment and an AI video featuring the wife of a legislator who was topless in it earlier this year. Two of Beckwith's staffers are accused of watching it, but Beckwith says
that story is so false that there's no proof, there's no evidence. We've never seen anything like that. Never happened in my office.
Ghost employment involves employees working outside their duties while on the clock, but the investigation has not given specifics on that. Beckwith also says no one from the Marion County Prosecutor's Office has contacted him on either of these inquiries. Indianapolis Colts defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo said Tuesday that even though the Colts are 7-1, he wants his defense to tighten up and not follow a bend but don't break mantra.
That's certainly not our mentality. You know, we want to be aggressive and dictate to people. We don't look at it as, hey, let's just give up a bunch of yards and don't let them score. That's not how we operate.
Colts face the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh this Sunday with kickoff at 1 o'clock. It's 3:04, your traffic and weather in 1 minute.
It's time. You've been putting off that kitchen or bath remodel long enough. What are you waiting for? Get started today with Boer Remodeling. Boer Remodeling customer Kathy had a bath remodel with Boer. Kathy, talk a little bit about your experience.
Our experience with Boer has been terrific. The process was so easy and seamless. When we decided to do a larger remodel of our first floor, Boer was the first company we thought of hiring.
And were you happy with the results?
The results are amazing, and we are so happy with our home and the work that Boer did.
Peter is another recent Boer Remodeling customer with a new kitchen. Peter, what was the best part about working with Boer?
We especially liked the active participation that we were able to have in selection of stone for the countertops. Really came out beautiful. The cabinets also came out very, very well.
The best materials, the most skilled craftsmen in Central Indiana. They'll guide you through the entire process. Start with a free consultation. Talk to Boer Remodeling today. That's BOOHER, BoerRemodeling.com.
With traffic at 3:05, here's Matt Baer.
Yeah, John, looking at eastbound 465 on the northeast side, it is slow from Keystone Avenue past Allisonville Road, and east side northbound 465 slow off East 56th Street up to 69, delayed 2 minutes. Northbound 69 slows from 465 past 82nd Street. Eastbound 70 downtown, slow roll off West Street into the south split, and northbound 65 south side slow from Raymond Street up to the south split because of construction. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard? The Staples Easy Button is back with even more easy. Press it for custom print, shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Baer. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Cloudy, breezy with on and off showers possible today. We'll look for a high of 54. Some scattered showers tonight with lows falling to 45. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Tara Hastings for 93 WIBC.
And I'm John Herrick on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock it!
My name is Nigel. Jason Hammer is out. Jerry Lopez is in. Find him on the socials at Indy Spanglish. You can find us at Hammer and Nigel. We have a fully loaded show today. The U.S. federal government, Jerry, has been shut down for 29 days. It is October 29th. I believe it's shut down October 1st. And how you doing, man? How are you holding up? Okay?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for November 1st. It's going to be chaos at Walmart, and also Sugar Daddy season is starting.
Dude, have you seen the I caught that.
Save your dollars, buy some loaves of bread.
You were the one that was telling me, and then I looked it up. There are TikTok videos hundreds of thousands of times over of people saying when SNAP benefits ends, they're just going to bum rush.
I'm going to go get it anyway. Yeah.
I'm going to put on a helmet. I'm going to put on my steel-toed boots.
Yeah, Walmart was already good people watching. Wait till November 1st.
And the Democrats in D.C. are panicking because this is all of their doing. Listen to this. We'll start with this brutal moment on CNN where Jake Tapper of all people, speaking with Representative out of New Mexico, Melanie Stansbury. I want you to listen to this. You have Jake Tapper saying, look, Americans are going to lose their benefits because, he actually says it out loud, because of the Democrats, and this representative tries to turn it around on him. It doesn't work.
Should the Democratic senators from New Mexico, your home state, vote to open the government so that these SNAP funds are not at risk?
Let me be clear. The administration is choosing to starve American children with money that they already have appropriated.
I'm not applauding their tactics.
The White House.
Congresswoman, this is also a choice by Senate Democrats to not vote to open the government. Yes, it is.
Jake Tapper, this is a choice by the Democrats. Those words actually came out of his mouth. And again, panic in D.C. November 1st rolls around. Those SNAP benefits end. Do you think we have some sort of vote or deal?
No,
coming
not yet.
Up here in the next couple of days?
I doubt it. But here's the kicker. People need to remember this. Even though Republicans hold everything, you have to have 60 votes. And you have to have Democrats to get it done. So if all the Democrats are lockstep the same and saying no, it doesn't matter how many Republicans.
Donald Trump has said he's willing to negotiate on Obama-era, like the Affordable Care Act and things like that, but he's not going to do it under threat, under hostage negotiation, so to speak. And the Democrats are holding this kind of thing, shutting down the government. They're demanding the Republicans negotiate with them on extending those super COVID-era subsidies under the Affordable Care Act and agreeing to reopen the government. And that's kind of like Trump's like, no, I'm not going to negotiate under those conditions. You vote to reopen the government, then we'll negotiate. And I think he has a pretty good record of, in terms of the word hostages.
Yeah, he's a good negotiator.
I think we've recently seen with Israel and Hamas the role that he played in that. I'm not saying this is to that extent. Can I play some audio from yesterday? Actually, no, I want to play this one piece of audio first. So, I mean, I mentioned TikTok, social media. People are some of them rightfully so. Look, if I was somebody that was underprivileged and poverty and needed those benefits, I would be worried right now.
Would you create a TikTok video, or would you go apply for a job, Nigel?
I would not create a TikTok video.
I would go apply for a freaking job.
This woman created a TikTok video and suggested that if she doesn't get her benefits, she would eat white people.
Well,
I just wanted to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very, very clear to the white man. Black Americans do not care about your government shutdown. So you can sit back and you can mock, you can laugh, and you can think that you're about to starve us to death. But I'm here to let you know that we are going to eat regardless, even if we have to hunt you animals down and roast and eat you. The delectable crackers and cheese. We will make it happen
like a preacher.
if we have to. Trust and believe.
Am I the cracker and cheese?
You would be the cracker.
You're not the cracker.
No, I'd be the queso. I'm the queso, you're the cracker.
I'm the cracker, you're the cheese. You're the queso.
There it is. That's us. We got it covered, baby. We're good.
So that lady had a message for the white man. I don't know what the white man has to do with it.
You're in trouble, Nigel. I'm good.
Can I just play a couple pieces of audio I played yesterday in dealing with this whole thing? Like, people are going nuts. Some of it I get, but like
they're just angry, man. They don't know what to do.
They need to get.
They're embarrassing themselves.
There are able-bodied people that are available that need to go to work.
Agreed.
Okay, here is like the crazy SNAP lady. This lady right here.
Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the you mean? Who ain't rest of November. Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Lamar motherfucking Crocs. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries.
Okay.
Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid.
Office linebacker.
Baby, you wanna see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Cause that's what the I'm gonna turn into. If you think you gonna stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the f*** is y'all bothering me and my goddamn
All right,
food?
I got it.
I'm just so tired of his big back.
I got it.
Why William the Fridge Perry sound like a woman all of a sudden? She's got the steel toes in the hat. Just show up on I-69 and pick up a shovel, lady. You already got half the stuff you need. I bet she's never worn those shoes.
When she says, if you see the video, when she says, I got the steel toes, she holds up like a pair of A6 tennis shoes.
Oh, my God.
As long as I'll play another piece of audio that I played once yesterday. This is the woman that gets several $1,000s a month in food stamps.
$1,000 in food stamps. Obviously, it's 8 of us. So I get $3,000 in food stamps. Obviously, it's 8 of us. So you do the math. That's why I get $3,000. I have no income, so obviously I'm gonna get the full benefit amount. Does that make you mad too? Does it make you mad that the government is helping me feed my children? Does that make you want to punch me in my face?
No, it doesn't make me want to do that.
Does that make you shiver in your boots?
No.
Yeah. Be mad. Stay mad.
So 3,000 divided by 8 is $375 per person. That's a I could feed myself with that.
It doesn't make me mad, or it doesn't spook me. It doesn't make me scared. It makes me feel sorry for you that you are living off the government. She said she had no income. Why?
Because she knows the game, Nige. She knows the game. The game is rigged, right? We're gonna give you food stamps, but you can't have any income. So we're gonna subsidize you not working. So there's no incentive for her to go work. She's gonna lose money.
Could you live? I don't even think. Could you live on $3,000 a month with 8 people in the house
for food stamps? Yeah, for food. Heck yeah. Dude. Yeah. We'd live like kings.
And then we had the stat yesterday that 59% of all illegal immigrants are collecting food stamps, meaning that most of the people getting food stamps from the U.S. government, not just these people that we've recently played, these lunatics, but 59% of illegal immigrants are collecting food stamps from the U.S. government and U.S. taxpayers. They're not even Americans that are collecting. So it's going to be an interesting few days, wondering if the Democrats, how soon they will cave. I'm sure they will do it very soon because their constituency is the food stamp crowd, is it not? I mean, the Democrats, that's their bread and butter. That's, these people depend on us. They'll keep voting for us, but if we don't get the food stamp deal done, blaming Republicans is not the answer.
But the left's not going to look into it. They're just going to keep blaming Trump.
We'll see. We will see. Matt Bear, what is going on with traffic?
What's going on, fellas? Looking at eastbound 70 on the west side. This stall just cleared the left lane. It's eastbound 70 before Belmont Avenue. Still slow back to Tibbs. You should be moving here before too long. Southbound 6570 stop and go traffic from Michigan Street to the south split. That's construction. Northbound 65 slow after Raymond into the south split to get a construction zone. On the northeast side, northbound 465 stop and go traffic East 56th Street up to I-69 for a 3-minute delay. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard the Staples Easy button is back with even more easy. Press it for custom print shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Hey, coming up next, Gavin Newsom, governor of California, making homophobic jokes towards our governor, Mike Braun. We'll get to that right now. 51 light rain at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, 93 WIBC.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $400 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Truck drivers, don't miss out on the unmatched consistency of a Schneider driving job. At Schneider, you can find a driving position that fits your lifestyle and goals, all while getting the pay you deserve. Plus, Schneider drivers operate state-of-the-art, well-maintained equipment and have access to award-winning benefits and a 24/7 support team. Explore Schneider's huge selection of driving jobs today and find your perfect fit at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Pat Sullivan here, hoping not to spook you, but you could have a clogged drain and not even know it, which could result in a horror story. Have no fear. As part of their Halloween spooky deals, my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling are offering a $43 mainline snaking plus a free camera inspection. And the best part, if they don't get your drain flowing, it's free. Nothing scary about that deal. Call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today to schedule an appointment.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent America's Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Reinhardt Heating and Cooling. Owner Danny Reinhardt's daughter, Kim, says her dad has a daily influence on the way customers are treated.
Dad's built a great business, and it's an honor to be able to keep carrying it on, and his work ethic and the way he treats customers, and that's something that I want to carry on and treat people the same way.
You can call on Reinhardt Heating and Cooling at 317-745-4526. Reinhardt is your trusted local independent America's Standard dealer.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This hour powered by Stevenson Heating and Cooling, your American Standard air dealer, serving Johnson and Morgan counties.
The Hammer and Nigel Show.
Hello. My name is Nigel. Jerry Lopez, Indy Spanglish in for Hammer. Gavin Newsom, governor of California. Oh, he's getting kind of squirrely. He's kind of playing the Trump game with the merch and stuff. We'll get to that in just a second. But everybody's mad. Like, I don't think they have anything. Democrats don't have anywhere else to go with Donald Trump right now, so they're mad that he's redoing or building a ballroom at no cost to the taxpayers. Is that, like, you watch Morning Joe, oh, dear God. Oh, I can't believe he's destroying the White House. The White House is still there. It's called reconstruction. It's called adding on.
He lives there.
I mean, and so Gavin Newsom, who's very mad at the president that he's building a ballroom, again, at no cost to the taxpayers, has no answers when he was asked about the secrecy around California's $1.1 billion Capitol renovation that's going on.
By the way, I don't think it's appropriate. They should provide you the information, period, full stop. But for you to conflate or compare and contrast this, with all due respect, I think that I would separate the ballroom and what Donald Trump just did in desecration and the process and that he evolved and the fact that he secured $300 million under curious circumstances from the annex and what the legislature is trying to do. And I'm not trying to defend those actions, but absolutely They should provide
the two. I'm
no,
just
but
saying that you mentioned
just balance it.
there's construction happening in that capital and our capital, and so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, very.
Is that appropriate though? I mean, truly, for the public to not know how much
They should know. That's what I said. You should get that information.
So this reporter was asking Gavin Newsom, look, California, I've been trying to get an interview with these people about this $1 billion capital renovation for a year. I've been getting stonewalled.
4 times more than what Trump's spending. 4 times more.
Is it really?
They said $300 million. This is $1.1 billion.
But she can't get an answer. And Gavin Newsom's, the best he could do is, you should be getting answers, but you shouldn't compare and conflate the two. And the reporter has such a legitimate point. She's like, what do you mean? Why not? $1.1 billion capital renovation in Los Angeles or wherever, or the state house is, and $300 million ballroom,
privately funded.
He can't answer it. Meanwhile, the way I took it when I first saw this, Gavin Newsom making, I thought, I don't care what you say. I don't care what kind of merch he has out there. Gavin Newsom has some, he put out, Donald Trump has like the 2028 Trump hats. He's got all sorts of merch out there. Gavin Newsom put out some knee pads and signed them. And they're basically, he's claiming they're for CEOs in universities and senators and House members that are, going to be, the GOP bending the knee to Donald Trump.
Right. And I get his point, but shouldn't Kamala be selling signed knee pads? Like you could even have Willie Brown authenticate them or something.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I don't care what he meant. I think this message to Mike Braun was homophobic. Gavin Newsom retweeted an article about Braun calling a special session in terms of the redistricting. It's happening Monday. Gavin Newsom tweets out, looks like Governor Braun needs some knee pads. Hey, man, look, I'm not an idiot. I know you've got the knee pad. It was a joke, on bended knee, but that kind of also could be construed as something else.
It is supposed to be construed as something else. It is.
He's
right?
very ambiguous on this, and I'm sure he would deny it. I take it as a homophobic joke, saying, hey, get on your knees and do what you need to do to make the president happy.
In the spirit of equality, I don't call anything homophobic. I just call it equal. Right? It's just a good joke.
So, looks like the governor needs some knee pads. By the way, Gavin Newsom being hit with a massive lawsuit. Those Palisade fire victims accusing him of, and the state causing that inferno through gross negligence. So the update there with Governor Newsom, I could really care less about the guy, but when he kind of claps out at our governor, talking about him needing knee pads for Donald Trump, I don't know, man. I'm thinking, there's, you need your knee pads to bend the knee. That's not how I take it. Nah. You need your knee pads for something else. Yeah. We always made jokes about it in high school with the chicks. Okay? All right? I'm just saying that I take it as homophobia. And trust me,
if
the shoe was on the other foot, if a Republican tweeted that out about needing knee pads, then that inference would certainly be made.
If the pad was on the other knee, the left would be upset. No, it's for sure.
You got to admire Mariah Carey. Did you see this Instagram thing she did?
I did not.
She's respecting the sanctity of Halloween before launching into full-on Christmas mode. Here's a super cut of Mariah Carey at various venues warning us that Christmas music, including hers, is too early.
Not yet. Not yet. I said not yet. Not yet. It's not time yet. Not yet.
Now, as long as we're talking about, what's the song?
All I Want for Christmas is You.
Let's play the, in honor of this, Mariah Carey, unedited, her isolated vocals during a Christmas performance of All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Make my wish come true. Ooh, you, baby. Ooh, you. So make my wish come true. 'Cause baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
Still better than Hammer.
Oh, yes. It's so much better than Hammer. I was going to do this at 4:30. I wanted to do it. Let's do it at 3:30. Some caller roulette. 2399393. I want to get a little more specific here. You and I were having a discussion in the back about this movie we watched on Netflix called House of Dynamite.
Yeah.
About the
incoming missile that we can't knock down.
An incoming ballistic missile. Yeah. The United States doesn't know where it came from. They can't knock it down. It kind of reminded me of a modern-day movie called War Games with Matthew Broderick back in the day. You and I both hated it.
Stinker. What a waste of time.
I'm not going to give. I don't want to. No. I thought it was interesting up until a certain point.
Oh, the movie's great. It had me.
It had me hooked. I couldn't wait. I watched half of it. I couldn't wait to get home to watch the other half. So 2399393. Tell us. You can talk about anything you want, but if you have a suggestion for a show, my wife and I are having trouble finding shows to watch together on Netflix or streaming services. We just got done watching Black Rabbit on Netflix with Jason Bateman and Jude Law. Really good.
And I recommended Mr. Robot.
You recommended Mr. Robot.
David recommended Fall of the House of Usher.
Fall of House of Usher. I'm going to watch that. So we're going to do a little caller roulette with kind of a theme. If you don't have a suggestion for us and you want to mention Micah Beckwith and the grand jury, fine. If you want to mention the special session, fine. But we'd also appreciate 2399393 some shows, some underrated series that Jerry and I might be missing that we could watch with our significant others. So 2399393. We're going to do some caller roulette next. It's the Hammer Nigel Show.
Are you tired of HVAC and plumbing companies with confusing offers? Masters Heating and Cooling keeps it simple. Right now, you can get a full second opinion from one of their master comfort advisors completely free. So you can make your next HVAC decision with confidence and peace of mind. Get a free HVAC second opinion from Masters Heating and Cooling. You can also get an early bird fall tune-up for only $69. Need a new hot water heater? How about $200 off water heater installation or $500 off tankless water heaters? Masters Heating and Cooling. Those are the ones to call for your HVAC needs or those plumbing needs. 0% financing for up to 60 months with qualified system purchase. Call Masters today. 317-207-9983. Tell them Tony Cat sent you. 317-207-9983. Masters Heating and Cooling. 207-9983 or online at mastersindy.com. That's mastersindy.com.
Of all the times to buy a new Lincoln, right now is the very best time at Tom Roush Lincoln. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months on 2025 Lincoln Corsair, Nautilus, or Aviator. Plus get a $1,000 Tom Roush Trade Assist bonus. So come get that new Lincoln from Tom Roush Lincoln, where our family's been serving yours for over 53 years.
Subject to credit approval. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete offer details. Offer ends 10/31/2025.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Something to keep in mind when you're out getting that candy. Cloudy and 51 degrees in downtown Indy. I'm John Herrick. Here's what's trending at 3:32. You might see some sporadic rain in Indiana, but things should dry out by Thursday with cooler temperatures coming in for Halloween.
Temperatures will peak in the 50s tomorrow afternoon. And then for Halloween, it looks dry. It'll be a little breezy, not as bad as today or tomorrow. And highs will be in the 50s.
Chad Swain's at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis, and he's a forecaster. He says a few raindrops are possible this weekend, but it should stay mostly dry with highs in the 60s. Now, state police want you to be safe on Halloween. Speaking on that, here's State Police Sergeant John Perrine.
If you're just home handing out candy for the night, make sure that you've got plenty of lights in your front yard. Maybe avoid any kind of open flame candles, any kind of decorations like that, so that people can come to your door without any kind of hazards or anything like that.
He says if you are driving during Halloween, make sure you take it slower than usual and watch out for trick-or-treaters. The government shutdown's been going on for almost a month. SNAP benefits and air traffic control are the two topics that have lawmakers most concerned.
42 million Americans depend on SNAP. Democrats say President Trump used emergency authority to maintain SNAP during the government shutdown in 2018 and 2019. But Republicans are trying to boomerang the food issue on Democrats. They're also raging about air safety. There are still no talks to end the shutdown, but right now bipartisan lawmakers are starting to evaluate when the shutdown might end. It is thought that mid-November could be an inflection point, especially as federal paychecks dry up and food aid is scarce.
Fox's Chad Pergram reporting the Senate will vote again tomorrow for a 14th time to try and approve a spending bill to reopen the government. This is a plan meant to lower the cost of prescription drugs in the U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. saying today that the FDA will make it easier for biosimilars to enter U.S. markets. Those are drugs that are similar to those that work and have already been approved by the FDA. Kennedy says he's cutting the red tape and clinical trials that are necessary before these types of drugs can be sold in the U.S. The 2025 World Series is reaching its largest global audience in a decade. Major League Baseball saying today that games 1 and 2 of the series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays earned a combined viewership in the U.S. and Canada of more than 20 million people. That's the highest rating during a 2-game span since the 2016 World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Guardians. And Game 5 is tonight with the series tied at 2. It's 3:34. Your traffic and weather in 1 minute.
Football is back, and so are great hairlines. We Grow Hair Indy has helped former local professional football players get back in the game with full natural hair. You don't have to play pro ball to get pro-level results. Hey, it's Rob, and I knew I picked the right team when I needed a Hail Mary for my hair. I called We Grow Hair Indy. Whether you're tailgating, coaching, or watching from the couch, do it with confidence. Trade the sidelines for a hairline. Get back in the game at We Grow Hair Indy. Schedule your free evaluation today at WeGrowHairIndy.com. That's WeGrowHairIndy.com or call 317-522-2995. That's 317-522-2995. Enjoy being out and about this fall. Enjoy watching the games in person with your friends with confidence you haven't had in years. And you can do it with a trip to We Grow Hair Indy. 317-522-2995. 317-522-2995. Tell them Rob sent you.
With traffic at 3:35, good afternoon, Matt Bear.
What's happening, John? Eastbound 74-minute delay, Belmont into the south split. Southbound 65-70 construction, so a 7-minute delay from the north split down to the south split. Inbound 65 stop-and-go traffic, 21st to Meridian, delayed 2 minutes. Crash in Lawrence. This is eastbound East 42nd Street at Pendleton Pike, reported as a hit and run. Looking at southbound 69, slow 106 to 82nd, and eastbound 465 tight from Keystone Avenue past Allisonville Road. Northbound 465 on the east side, stop-and-go traffic before East 56 up to I-69. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors. Get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new catering, new carpeting, or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Mostly cloudy skies tonight. It will be breezy. Some scattered showers possible with lows near 45. Showers in the morning, otherwise cloudy and breezy for the afternoon with highs near 57. I'm Wish TV storm tracking meteorologist Tara Hastings for 93 WIBC.
And I'm John Herrick on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Buckle up. Anything can happen here.
Oh, hell yeah. Let it ride. Let it ride.
Hammer and Nigel present Caller Roulette.
My name is Nigel. Jerry Lopez, you know him as Indy Spanglish on the socials, filling in for Hammer. You and I were complaining in the back about this Netflix movie that we watched. I've been disappointed by some Netflix, the actual movies. The series, not so much, but some of the movies have been disappointed. Like that stupid Leo DiCaprio one. I think it's called Don't Look Up or something like that. Was so dumb. And then we were bemoaning House of Dynamite, which is kind of like a modern day War Games type of movie.
And I'm a war guy movie. I love those movies.
It had me, and then it didn't have me. And so we thought we'd open it up to you guys, some suggestions, things we should watch that would be good for the spouses to watch together. And you don't have, and again, you don't have to talk about Netflix suggestions. You could talk about the Micah thing. You could talk about the lieutenant governor. You could talk about the special session, whatever you want. But if you happen to have a suggestion for Jerry and I for something good to watch on the streaming services, feel free, 2399393. You got the
we got a bunch of people locked up here. Mike is going to be our first one. Hey, Mike, you're on with Jerry and Nigel.
Mike,
what's going on?
Hi, guys. Hey, when you just came on, you had an AC/DC song playing there in the background, and that made me think about a big idea, a tribute to the White House ballroom with maybe Donald Trump and Vance and Pete Hegseth and a lot of the guys on the cabinet members there, have video of them singing AC/DC's "We Got the Biggest Balls of Them All." Wouldn't that be great?
There's another version of that called Old Balls Tim Walls.
Yeah, well,
Tim Walls has the oldest balls of them all. All right,
so
good
have
suggestion.
Hammer to work on that. Somebody needs to. I'm not tech savvy, so I can't do it. But man, that's a hell of an idea.
Hey, I appreciate you, Mike.
That sure is a hell of an idea.
Zach, you're on with Nigel and Jerry. What's going on?
Zach.
Hey, first-time caller, long-time listener. Good to hear from you guys. So I just want to talk a little Pacers real quick.
Okay.
But most people may not have thought of it. We played the maximum amount of games you possibly could have played last year. I mean, we literally went to Game 7 in the NBA Finals. Now this year comes around, and we have just a laundry list of injuries. I just think those injuries are piling up because we just didn't have enough time to recover. I mean, Tyrese goes down, obviously, but
well, the Tyrese injury, that's pretty standard. You're out for the next season.
Yeah, but as injuries pile up, now you got guys that got to work way more minutes than they usually do. It's a valid point. Just picked up.
True. I think it was Kevin Bowen that was telling me that we played the clip yesterday.
8.
That I think that 8 or 9. That's more injuries than the Colts have.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was being serious or not, but we'll see tonight. I think they play in Dallas tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow night? They play in Dallas.
Yeah, they play in Dallas tonight.
Yeah. So the guys I've never heard of, the guys from the G League.
Is he playing? I bet he dunks at least 5 times. He's gonna jump over.
Yeah, what do you think about that guy they got from the G League that's a 3-time three-peat dunk, all-star dunk champion?
Might as well take a flyer on him. I mean, you need the body drive, especially in the guard position.
Can you run up and down the court for 12 minutes? You're in the game. Hey, I appreciate you, Zach.
Thanks, buddy.
Jared, welcome to the Hammer and Nigel show. What's going on?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, man.
Hey, Nigel?
Yeah.
I wish Hammer was here, but Indy Spanglish, I just got one thing to say, buddy.
What's that?
Hooah.
Hooah. There it is.
There you go, veteran to veteran.
If you know, you know, Nige. If you know, you know.
Is that the?
I would like to
is
talk
that the?
About our Lieutenant Governor.
Al Pacino. Hooah.
No.
No, that's an Army thing. Good, understand, and heeded.
All right, Lieutenant Governor, Jared.
Yes. as Rob likes to say, he loves to hear his name, so I would like to say it again, Micah Beckwith. So, under all the investigation that he's going through now, with him being a pastor, is this his Jimmy Swaggart moment?
If I'm not mistaken, Swaggart, I believe there was some infidelity there. I don't think.
But I mean,
I don't think
construed it the same. But I mean, if you're a man of the cloth and a man of preacher, a man of God, you're supposed to set an example. Now, I think that's what a lot of people have is a problem with organized religion. Is you have people of this, they get in power, then their true colors come out. Are true colors showing?
Jared, I'll say this: the example is Jesus. The example is not Michael Beckwith. Right? Michael Beckwith is just a person.
Such a great point.
Right? Like Michael Beckwith is just a person like
he's a
us.
man.
Right? Who makes mistakes like everybody else. So the example is Jesus. It's not Micah.
Oh, I completely agree with that. But so many.
But
people
the goal is to live like Jesus. The goal is to
we all should.
And we all fall short.
So
Jesus had a grand jury.
Hey, look, this thing with the grand jury, we don't know if. Look,
I just think it's too much. It's too many things, man. You've only been there for less than a year, dude. I've heard your name more than Suzanne Crouch the whole time she was there.
I wouldn't have known. I could have barely.
I don't even know what she
come
did.
Up with Holcomb's.
She wore red glasses.
Yeah,
that's what she did.
She wore red dresses and red glasses.
That's all she did. I've heard Micah's name more times and more controversy, and kind of like Whitney Houston. Nobody accused you of smoking crack for 15 years if you're not doing it, right? Like, hey, I appreciate you, Jared.
Is that a Chris Rock joke?
Thanks. Cooper, welcome to the Hammer and Nigel Show. What's going on?
Cooper.
Hey, guys. So I'll get to the point of, I'll call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. On Peacock, Poker Face. It's actually pretty good. It's a good couples series.
If she falls asleep, will I still enjoy it?
Yeah, he might.
Okay.
Or she might. Twisted.
I'm going to let that one slide, bud. Cooper, our time's up.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What's? Can you give me the gist of poker? What's Poker Face?
Poker Face is about a lady that can tell if people are lying. So it's kind of like that.
Okay. That's on Peacock?
Yeah, it's kind of like you get to see the crime, so you already know what's going to happen, and she figures out.
Okay.
So you're already out.
Okay.
All right, that's the good.
Anything else?
What's the bad? Or
There's another one that's bad. Stay away from is Twisted Metal. Same Peacock.
I agree with
and
that.
If
I
you
started
want to
that.
get creeped out. If you want to get creeped out, there's a second season of Devil in Disguise with John Gacy.
See, I'm old enough to remember the video game Twisted Metal. I played that. I loved that game.
Also, to you knucklehead, Boiler Up. That's all I got.
Hey, Mackey's a great arena because there's no banners in the way, baby.
Yeah, but you weren't even born when the last one happened.
There's no banners in the Hoosiers.
I got 2 kids that went to Purdue, so
why didn't you send them to college, buddy? Have a great day. Cindy,
wait a minute before we. What's Twisted Metal?
It's so Twisted Metal's on Peacock. It's like a race with a bunch of vehicles that can mess each other up. It's like mercenaries in cars. It used to be a video game.
Is it a reality or is it fiction?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. All right.
Cindy, how are you? Welcome to Hammer Nigel and Show.
Cindy.
Hey, great. How are you guys?
Hey,
not too bad. How are you?
I'm great. Love the show. Love the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now give us a show we will love.
So my recommendation is on Netflix.
Okay.
And it's Animal Kingdom.
I love that show. I concur completely. I finished it. You'll love it.
What is it? What is it? Tell me about it.
Animal Kingdom. Go ahead and tell them about
it. Crazy family dysfunction. I mean, if you like family dysfunction shows, you'll love it.
Is it reality?
No, it's a fake show, but the mom is basically the head of the crime family, and she's a real weirdo. And
it's got mobster.
No, it's a family, so they're all brothers. Well, they're brothers, and they go out and commit crimes.
Okay.
Yeah, really good show.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
6 seasons.
Okay.
Good one.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 seasons.
Gotta watch it. You'll love it.
I recommend, again, the one that my wife and I finished was Black Rabbit.
Yep.
Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman and Jude Law. Really good.
Mine's Mr. Robot, Netflix.
Mr.
Great
Robot.
show.
All right. Anybody else holding on there?
We got Dave. Welcome to the Hammer and Nigel Show. How are you?
Hey, Dave. David.
My question was, I just want to know if the federal government's actually shut down.
how are taxes still coming out of my check every week?
Hey, listen, if there's anything, they're still getting their money.
Yeah, of course. It'd be a totally different concept of a government shutdown if the Congress stopped getting their paychecks.
Yeah.
I actually heard one congressman or some representative say, well, if that was the case, then, some of us couldn't afford to be here right now. Really?
Just go home. You can Zoom in anyway.
Really? Some of us couldn't afford it. How tone deaf could you be? Give me a break.
Gotta love it. Hey, you got a show for us?
But no, I don't.
At least you're honest. Don't watch House of Dynamite. You're welcome. It's horrible.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. That's all I wanted.
No problem. Have a good day.
Anybody else? No? We're done? Is that it? I think a successful round of caller roulette. Equal amounts opinion, equal amounts show suggestions. Thank you. If you have any more, you could email the show, by the way. Sometimes email is even more efficient than social media. Hammer and Nigel at WIBC.com.
Or put them in the YouTube chat.
Or the YouTube chat. We'll be right back. Galaxy Concrete Coatings came in and worked a miracle on my awful garage floor, which had been unmaintained. Nothing had been done with it since the house was built in the early 80s. It was cracked, stained, chipping away, uneven, and within a day, Galaxy Concrete Coatings came in and gave me a fresh coating. By the way, tons of different styles and colors to choose from. My new Galaxy Concrete garage floor coating is out of this world. It's 4 times stronger. It's got a lifetime warranty, and you need to check out their website and see pictures. Get a quote, galaxyconcretecoatings.com or 751-9070.
By now, you've heard about IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's a way to claim your unclaimed property from the Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division. It's not a scam. It's not houses, boats, cars, or storage facilities. It isn't free money. So what exactly is it? It's your money. It belongs to you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's money from unclaimed wages or commissions, forgotten bank accounts, underlying shares, refunds, insurance proceeds, stock dividends, safe deposit box contents, overpayments, certificates of deposit, money orders, and more. The Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division safeguards those funds while trying to locate and return those funds to the owner or heir. It's your money, you deserve it, and the Attorney General's office wants to make sure you get it. The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Hammer and Nigel to 46220. That's Hammer and Nigel to 46220. Or visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, so choose a Medicare plan you can count on. If you're living with a chronic condition like diabetes, chronic heart failure, or a cardiovascular disorder, you might count on extra support with your health care too. That's why United Healthcare offers chronic special needs plans with extra benefits and a large provider network to choose from. Visit uhc.com/Medicare to find out if you qualify today. United Healthcare Medicare plans. It's Medicare coverage Indiana can count on. Provider network may vary in local market.
Are you ready to put joint pain behind you and get to a place where persistent pain doesn't control your life? The dedicated orthopedic experts at Community Health Network are here to turn those goals into a reality. With personalized treatment options that include robotic-assisted surgery, we'll help you feel your best so you can get back to enjoying your hobbies again. Learn more about your care options at ecommunity.com/ortho. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name, and the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Press 1 for balances. Press 2 for deposits. Press 3 to scream into the void.
We get it. These days, it's all phone menus and chatbots. But business banking doesn't have to be that way. Bank with Horizon and discover the power of real AI, advisor intelligence. Real people who answer calls, know your business, and go above and beyond to help you succeed. Get started today at horizonbank.com/businessai. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers.
And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet, so make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Hi, this is Richard Stevenson. We service all makes and models. Call us at 317-557-8532.
Stevenson Heating and Cooling is your independent American Standard air dealer.
30 to 50% off all container trees and shrubs at Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road, sundown.gardens.com.
Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com today.
Don't wait to hear it from someone else.
I says, oh yeah? And she says, yeah, is right.
The WIBC Daily Newsletter brings you the headlines, videos, and moments everyone will be talking about next.
Matt Bear, what's going on?
Yeah, Nigel, looking at crashes. One's downtown Penn at 10th. Also crashes on German Church Road, German Church in Washington, and German Church at East 42nd Street. Another crash on East 42nd Street. This is going eastbound at Penn Pike. Inbound 65, stop and go 21st to Meridian. Eastbound 70, delayed 5 minutes, Belmont into the South Split. Southbound 65 at 76-minute delay from the North Split to the South Split. And on the east side, northbound 465, 8-minute delay from Penn Pike up to I-69. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com today. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
51 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, 93 WIBC. My name is Nigel. Jerry Lopez filling in for Hammer. A new poll on old friends found that we lose touch with one good friend per year on average. 70% of people agree it gets harder to stay in touch the older you get. Allison, you're the youngest out of us three in here. Does that seem like it makes sense at all? I mean, you've been on a bunch of trips this year with girlfriends and things. Have you lost a friend a year over the past?
I don't know if lost a friend. Your friendships just change over the years where you just don't see each other as often. So you do have to make more of an effort because more people are involved, you know, husbands and families and kids. And
yeah, I'd say the older you get and the more kids you have, your friends change. I like your friends kind of are either your neighbors, which are convenient right next to you. Like I have friends that live in Fishers, but I'm not driving to Fishers, man.
My friends end up becoming my kids' parents' friends.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
They're buddies' parents.
According to this poll, the top 5 reasons we lose touch. Geographical distance, hence Fishers. I'm not driving to Fishers. I love my buddies in Fishers. Life transitions, married, kids. Your friends stopped reaching out. You stopped reaching out. Life gets busy. You don't have enough time. Surprisingly, what is not on here is politics. I don't see politics
that's good.
At all on here. So that might be a positive direction. We'll be right back. It is the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Party people, it's Hammer from the Hammer and Nigel Show. Guys, let's talk about Diamonds Direct. Diamonds Direct is on the north side. Keystone at the crossing. It's right there by the Green Bridge. If you are planning a little holiday surprise, a holiday proposal, maybe you're thinking about popping the question, or that home run gift for the holidays this year, the place you need to go is Diamonds Direct. Now, they have a lot of options in that store, the biggest selection and the lowest prices. But here's what you need to know. The sales team, they are specifically trained to make sure you stay within your budget and you get the biggest bang for your buck. Nobody's got better warranties, better care than Diamonds Direct. Free cleanings, lifetime maintenance, even little birthday surprises. Stop by and see for yourself. Diamonds Direct, tell them Hammer sent you.
BMW, Mercedes-Benz, VW, Audi, Mini, Porsche. Names that mean quality, performance, and usually a dreadful service experience. You know you can't take your car just anywhere, but you may not know you can get the same quality service and parts without going to a dealership. Enter Auto House Merkel. Everything from routine service to performance tuning is handled with care by technicians who specialize in German vehicles, using only OEM parts or equivalent at a lower cost and less hassle than the dealership. Book service now at AutoHouseMerkel.com.
Nobody cares for you like family. Family Heating and Air.
Maintenance is going to drastically increase the efficiency and performance of your system. It's also going to significantly improve the longevity of it. People think that they are saving money by skipping their maintenance, and in reality, they're just shaving years off the life and increasing the consumption of that unit, spending a lot more in the long term.
Get your tune-up today at Family Heating and Air, your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed. From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
America respects our first responders and veterans, the brave whose business is taking action when calamity strikes. It's dangerous work, often surrounded by sirens, shouting, even gunfire, so hearing loss is probable. First responders can turn to Relay Indiana. If you have trouble hearing on the telephone, visit RelayIndiana.com for voice recognition technology phones that allow the hearing impaired to have normal phone conversations. And there's loaned equipment for those who qualify. Get clarity back on the phone. Visit RelayIndiana.com.
The deals are happening at Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. That's where you get your next Ford car, truck, electric vehicle, or fleet vehicle. More savings, more selection, and more for your trade. Drive off in a new Ford F-150 for 3.9% APR or lease for $401 a month. It's your choice. You can get a new Bronco Sport for just $381 a month. Get more before it's gone. And routine maintenance plans are available to keep things simple and convenient. And don't forget, get more to your door. Just shop online, and Andy Moore will deliver directly to you. Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. For your car, for your truck, for your fleet vehicle, and of course, that service. Just go to AndyMooreFord.com, set up your service, they'll pick up your car, take perfect care of it, and bring it right back to you. Andy Moore Ford, 2713 East Main Street in Plainfield. Stop into the showroom and tell them Tony Katz sent you, or online at AndyMooreFord.com. That's Andy Moore, M-O-H-R.
I love Andy.
AndyMooreFord.com.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recycler Studios, what kind of weather you can expect on your Halloween. The timing of a special session at the Indiana State House just got a little more complicated. You'll hear how, and what leaders in Indianapolis say they're doing to deal with human resource issues. Those stories and more coming up after Fox News Radio. You are listening to 93 WIBC. WIBC HD1 Indianapolis, and it's now 4 o'clock.
A verdict just in on Lisa Brady, Fox News. In Illinois, a now former sheriff's deputy is convicted of second-degree murder in the shooting death of Sonia Massey, a black woman who called 911 to report a prowler and ask for help in her home. Sean Grayson, one of two responding deputies, later opening fire during a confrontation over how Massey was handling a pot of hot water. Grayson testifying he thought she intended to throw it at him. He could face up to 20 years in prison or get probation. Also in Illinois, a woman running for Congress facing charges stemming from protests outside an immigration enforcement facility.
Kat Epagazoli, a Democrat candidate for Congress in Illinois' 9th District, representing parts of Chicago, is among 6 people indicted in federal court charged with impeding a federal agent. It stems from protests outside the Broadview ICE facility late last month, in which she was captured on viral video, appearing to be moved away from where protesters were blocking ICE vehicles and tossed to the ground by ICE agents.
This
This is a political prosecution and a gross attempt to silence dissent, a right protected under the First Amendment.
Abagazali saying that she'll fight the charges. She's one of several candidates running to replace retiring Democrat Rep. Jan Schakowsky.
Fox's Jeff Manasso, that indictment as federal prosecutors in California announced charges against multiple protesters accused of attacking federal agents. The Fed cuts its key interest rate for the second time this year, another quarter-point drop, noting that inflation remains elevated while job gains have slowed, though they're missing the September jobs report.
The Fed acknowledged that the ongoing government shutdown has muddied data collection efforts and prevented officials from having a complete picture of the U.S. economy. The central bank has signaled it may reduce its key rate again in December, but the data drought raises the uncertainty around its next moves.
Fox's Hillary Barsky, the Dow down 73 points at the bell. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
The drought, Halloween, and police make a plea. I'm John Herrick. This report is brought to you by Guardian Wells Financial. Here's what's trending at 4:02. Much of Indiana's been going through a dry spell, with drought still being a factor, even with some portions of Indiana getting rain today.
Northern portions of central Indiana are in severe drought, and it would take several inches of rain to get them out of that. Farther south is less of a drought, so it would take less rain. And the rain we're seeing today would be not much of anything to help the drought.
Forecaster Chad Swain at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis says Halloween night should be breezy and dry with temps around 50 degrees. State police want you to have a safe Halloween.
If you're taking your kids out trick-or-treating, again, the same old stuff we say every year, but it's really important, is flashlights, glow sticks on your kids, because we know that kids do very unexpected things.
State Police Sergeant John Perrine says you should never enter a stranger's home, and if you go up to a house to get candy and you see the lights are out, just go on to the next home. Indiana Governor Mike Braun called a special session to discuss redistricting for November 3rd. The Senate Majority Communications Office saying today, though, that in all likelihood, the Senate will not be ready to convene by then. Indiana Code says the General Assembly has up to 40 days to conduct legislative business in a special session. Leaders in Indianapolis say they're trying to address human resource issues. Johnette Cruz reports.
The Indianapolis City County Council's Rules and Public Policy Committee spent nearly 3 hours Tuesday debating sweeping changes to city human resources policies. The discussion was spurred by the sexual assault accusations brought against Thomas Cook, a former high-ranking official in Mayor Joe Hogshett's administration. City County Councilor Dan Cook says he recognizes the complexity of it all.
Realizing, I think, the extent and depth of the challenge, and that there are some questions that almost become rhetorical because their answers are so difficult.
The working group aims to deliver a proposal by the end of the year. Johnette Cruz, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
And if you need to get gas today, AAA says the Indiana gas average is $2.99 a gallon. That's down 11 cents from this time last week and 12 cents from this time last month. It's 4:04. Your traffic and weather in 1 minute.
Picture this. Your career ends, your paycheck stops. Suddenly you're conducting your retirement with no sheet music. Don't let that happen. I'm Jason Hutchins, and after years of guiding Hoosier families through retirement planning, I put together some of the most important lessons into one simple, easy-to-read book, Orchestrate Your Retirement, a guide to composing a financially tuned plan. Get a copy mailed to you at no cost. Call 317-660-929. That's 317-660-929. This book is packed with real-world stories and strategies on income, Social Security, taxes, and how to protect what you've worked so hard to build. Call Guardian Wells Financial at 317-660-929. That's 660-929 and ask for your copy. No pressure, no strings attached. Supplies are limited, so when they're gone, they're gone. Orchestrate your retirement. The rhythm of your future starts here.
Investment advisory services offered through Creative One Wealth LLC, a registered investment advisor. Guardian Wells Financial is not affiliated with Creative One Wealth or with any government agency. Licensed insurance professionals.
With traffic at 4:05, here's Matt Bear.
All right, John, looking at inbound 65, 4-minute delay 21st to Meridian, and southbound 65-70 jam north split to the south split. That's an 8-minute delay because of construction. Eastbound 70 delay 3 minutes, Belmont into the south split, and a crash downtown. This is Penn at 10th. East side southbound 465 stop and go before 70 to Washington. Northbound lanes drag from 70 up to I-69, and crashes on the east side. German Church at East 42nd and German Church at Washington. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard? The Staples Easy button is back with even more easy. Press it for custom print shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Expect showers and breezy winds to continue into our Wednesday night with low temperatures back down into the mid-40s. Now, showers will continue also through Thursday morning before we clear out the rain and cloud cover by Thursday afternoon. High temperatures will rise into the mid to upper 50s by Thursday afternoon as well, with breezy winds still continuing. Friday for Halloween, not too bad. We're going to see skies turn partly cloudy with a little bit of a breeze and highs in the upper 50s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna from 93 WIBC.
And I'm John Herrick on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock it!
Hello, I'm Nigel. Jerry Lopez, Indy Spanglish. On the socials is where you can find him. He's filling in for Hammer. Got a text from Jerry Lopez, again, who's filling in for Hammer earlier this morning, basically saying, should I wear sweatpants or should I dress up? And there was a reason for that. It's because we thought the governor was coming in today. Governor Braun had been scheduled to come in today. And as far as I knew, when I wrote you back, I said, I don't know, maybe wear something with some denim or some sort of cloth. Just
not my
the
Speedo.
Governor, knows.
I got a
right.
skin colored Speedo.
Right. So, and I put on jeans and a button-up shirt, and I've got this.
Now we're dressed like HR
vest.
in the studio, Nige. We look like we're HR.
And then I get here, and our executive producer Matt Hedlund said, "Hey, Governor had to reschedule to Friday." So
he didn't want me he didn't want me here. That's what it was. He didn't want me here.
Is he scared of you?
Maybe.
You think Braun's like, I'm not going in there at Jerry's.
Maybe. He's seen me post some heaters.
Can I just say my favorite thing about what you just said is your dressing up advice was wear denim and some cloth.
Yeah.
To Jerry.
So that tells you what Nigel's line is. Cover all your parts.
I've been in the position before. I will, and we'll get to why there's more than just a special session with Governor Braun. He signed an executive order today. I'll tell you about that in a second. I remember vividly during COVID, 2020, Senator Todd Young coming. I didn't expect him to come in the studio. Nobody was really allowed in the building, but I mean, he's one of the most 100 powerful people in America. I think he's going to go, like, if he's going to come in the building, he's going to come in the building. I was dressed like a homeless person that day when the senator came to visit us. And ever since then, like sweatpants, white tube socks, flip-flops, 5-day beard, hat, unshowered, and I've got the senator here in a suit and tie, and I didn't know. I thought he was calling it. So I said, yeah, maybe when some of these guys come in that are high profile, I should probably
put on jeans. I should put on jeans.
So ever since then, I've ever been. And he didn't care.
And I think that's what he told me. Jeans.
He didn't care. He didn't like. I don't think. I definitely remember that day because it was when just downtown was desolate and just.
This is during COVID?
It was during COVID.
The one you started or a different one?
It was after. I never started COVID.
Allison, who started COVID in this office?
Oh, that was Nigel.
Thank you.
A couple of years ago. That could be debated, but I'll never forget Todd Young coming in the studio and saying, and it was after the riots and stuff, and he goes, "Man, I had to jump over a pile of pee to get in here." And I'm like, oh, God. So anyway, my point is Governor Braun scheduled to be on the Hammer and Nigel show 4:30 this Friday to talk about everything from the special session, redistricting. Probably going to ask him if this thing with Micah Beckwith, the lieutenant governor, and the grand jury is a distraction. But he also signed an executive order today to, as WIBC.com says, position Indiana into what he calls the ability to lead the federal government's mission of American drone dominance.
I wonder what that is.
Well,
that sounds scary.
Dominating the drone industry.
The drone game.
Right. There will be some sort of initiative for a task force. He's got some strategic plan for how they're going to utilize their, they're going to lead the nation in this sector.
We should use drones to just fly
cool.
around downtown and drop nets on people when they're acting a fool.
Is
Just
that
pick
the
them
way
up
it works?
Fly them away.
Well, you know what they did in Rio de Janeiro? Gangs were bombing police with drones in retaliation.
Oh, wow.
You're the one that sent me this.
Yeah.
This 2,500. Okay, listen to this. Speaking of drones, we'll keep it in the drone category here. About 2,500 Brazilian police and soldiers launched a massive raid on a drug trafficking gang in Rio de Janeiro yesterday. They arrested 81 suspects, shootouts all over the place, 100 people dead, like 4 police officers dead. I think the total count is 119 killed. And then on top of everything else, these gangs, these cartels in Rio de Janeiro were using bombs to retaliate for the raid, dropping drones. Did I say bombs? They were bombing police with drones.
Yeah, and where have we seen that before? In Ukraine.
Absolutely.
Right? Russia. They're doing that to each other over there.
And that's a real thing, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like Predator drones where it's somebody in North Dakota. No. And they're flying a plane over, 5,000 miles away, and it looks kind of like a miniature airplane, but these are things that like you can buy at Kmart.
Yeah. Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, right. Is Kmart even still around?
I don't know. You're showing your age.
I can't believe
you can get it at Sears.
Kmart.
If you go to Sears. If it's not there, go to Lazarus.
So I thought that was pretty crazy. Israel saying today, ceasefire on, ceasefire back on, game on, car. What am I referencing there?
That's Wayne's World.
Yeah. God, I swear to God, these people, Israel was bombing the Gaza Strip again after it carried out some very intense strikes across that enclave, killed 100 people. Now, IDF said the command to carry out the strikes was a result of Hamas attacking soldiers in southern Gaza, and it's an Israeli-controlled area, and so they do these little bombs, these little surgical strikes, and it's at risk at putting everything that Donald Trump worked for to crap. But now they're saying, ceasefire back on.
I mean, it's such a weird subject, right? It's kind of like being on Iraq. The Iraqi government can say we have a ceasefire, but if you have these knuckleheads over here that start shooting, what can we do about that?
What do you do? Right. Yeah, it's not
these
like
people started shooting. The whole military showed up, started bombing people.
I think one of the seminal moments in this negotiation between Israel and Hamas was when Israel bombed Qatar. Do you remember that a couple of weeks ago to take out a couple Qatar was sort of kind of a mediator and housing some Hamas leadership, and Israel bombed them. Yeah. And Trump was like, dude, what are you doing? Because the narrative is that Israel is our boss, almost, right? And then you have that picture of Bibi Netanyahu in the Oval Office with the phone in his hand. Donald Trump has the, he has the receiver in his hand. Bibi's got the phone, and he's calling Qatar to apologize. And I think that kind of played a role in all the other people in the Middle East, all the other leaders in the Middle East. Oh, well, Israel kind of maybe not in control because
call your mom and tell her you're sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's a picture. Donald Trump's got he's holding the receiver, and then Bibi's holding the hand, the thing up to his phone, and he's like apologizing to these people. And I think that was one of the moments where the people in the Middle East, the leaders said, hey, obviously we don't like Iran. We don't like Hamas.
We don't necessarily like Israel.
We don't necessarily like Israel, but the Gaza Strip could be something that we could all invest in, and Donald Trump has put it all together. I saw that moment as like, oh, okay. So the narrative is that Israel's our boss from the Democrats and from the anti-Israel people. But it didn't seem that way when Donald Trump told Bibi in front of everybody to call Qatar and apologize for bombing them. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's of course, a lot of people have heard Israel's our boss, right? With AIPAC and all these other big, people that are donating all these funds and everything else. The military funding we give them, the money we give them, the intelligence we give them, the support we give them, all that. That's kind of what has me like frazzled a little bit, because we give you all this stuff, and I feel like sometimes it gets overused.
Matt Bear, my man in the traffic center. What is going on?
What's happening, Nigel? Looking at southbound 65 stop and go 29th to Meridian. It's a 5-minute delay. Southbound 6570 delayed 6 minutes. North split to the south split because of construction. Eastbound 70 stop and go traffic. Belmont into the south split for a 4-minute delay. Inbound 70 slow after rural into the north split. East side southbound 465 slow off 70 down to 74. Northbound 465 stop and go before Penn Pike, then drags up to I-69. Inbound 69 stop and go traffic 106th Street down to 82nd for a 4-minute delay. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard the Staples Easy button is back with even more easy? Press it for custom prints, shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Oh, it is 50 and partly cloudy, some rain at the American Standard Heating Weather Center. What you want to do? Is this anything next, Jerry? Is
Let's
that cool?
do it.
You
Yeah,
wanna
let's do it.
All right, let's do it next. It's the Hammer Nigel Show. American Standard Heating and Air, built to a higher standard. We're talking Price Point Comfort, a locally owned American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer that will give you the right price guarantee. They promise not to oversell you on or pressure you on things you do not need done. While many HVAC competitors focus strictly on revenue, that's not Price Point at all.
Price Point Comfort, striving for customer satisfaction. Check them out online, pricepointcomfort.com. That's pricepointcomfort.com, or just give them a call. 317-455-1124. You could ask for James or Tyler. James or Tyler going to help you out. 317-455-1124. PricePointComfort.com. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you. Price Point Comfort is your independent American Standard dealer built to a higher standard.
Whether it's the good food or the friendly mood, you can count on Indiana to never lose when it comes to tailgating. And we want to see you at every game. That's why Hubler's got you covered with the best warranty around. So kick off the season in a Hubler quality pre-owned vehicle. Right now, you can buy with zero down. Choose from over 2,000 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every Hubler Q-certified vehicle is covered by a 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Includes a 128-point vehicle inspection and a free Carfax history report. We'll pay top dollar for your trade. Bring Hubler your old car for an immediate appraisal. Zero down delivers. And Hubler's got you covered for 100,000 miles.
Hubler's got you covered.
Visit drivehubler.com or any of our 13 convenient locations.
Cover me.
Select models, approved credit. Warranty on select models less than 9 years old.
Hi, I'm Lacey, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. And yes, I'm actually a jeweler. I bring dream engagement rings to life every day in our jeweler's workshop. When I hand set your diamond into your ring, I think about creating a piece you'll wear for a lifetime. I pay attention to the smallest details and treat every ring with the same care and craftsmanship, no matter the size or price. Come check us out at your nearby store. Our engagement rings are made with love from our hands to yours, because a friend knows your love deserves the highest quality. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
This is the take care of my family goal. This is the enjoy the life I've built goal. This is the set up a foundation goal. This is Busey, where your goals become lasting legacies. Through bespoke plans that maximize your wealth, through partnerships that give you peace of mind. Because building wealth, tending to it, and passing it down secures a brighter future. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Tamara and Nigel to 46220 or visit indianaunclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
This hour powered by Stevenson Heating and Cooling, your American Standard Air dealer, serving Johnson and Morgan counties.
To presents
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is.
Is this anything?
All right, let's rock and roll.
Brought to you by Indiana Unclaimed. Presented by the Attorney General's office here in Indiana. The Attorney General's office reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every single week. Fast, easy, and free to search at indianaunclaimed.gov. It's kind of fun when we have fill-in host Jerry Lopez filling in for Hammer. I can give you the, he usually gives me the stories, and I'll tell him if this is anything or not. You tell me. This is, have you ever heard of the bird theory?
I have not.
This is so dumb. Oh, dear God. But you got to tell me if it's something or not. The bird theory videos are... Allison, have you heard of this? Anything?
I haven't. I think it's interesting.
The bird theory videos are all over TikTok. It's a test that's supposed to show how into your partner is. This is the bird theory. How in love is your partner with you? Here is one TikToker explaining what the theory is all about.
What is the bird theory? This theory is going super viral on TikTok right now because apparently you could tell how strong your relationship is by testing it out. The way you could test this theory is with a very simple prompt of I saw a bird today, and if your spouse turns to you and starts asking questions about the bird, that means your relationship's in good standing.
I hate the way they talk on TikTok.
I saw a bird today. Shut up, the game's on.
Bird theory videos all over TikTok. It's a test supposed with talk like a normal human being on TikTok. So here are. Did you get that? Did you even understand that?
Yeah. So one of you just says, "Hey, I saw a bird today," and if the other person says, "Cool, what did it look like?
Yeah.
What color?" They care about you.
Here are couples trying out the bird theory and then posting them to social media. The first couple seems to have kind of passed the test. The second one failed.
Baby, I saw a bird today.
What do you mean you saw a bird?
I just saw a pretty blue bird.
Oh, nice. What was it, a blue jay?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was pretty though, and I really liked it. And it flew around the house, but I just thought it was pretty.
I forgot to tell you, I saw a bird yesterday.
Who'd you see?
I saw a bird yesterday.
A bird?
Yeah, I saw like a bird.
Why are you telling me that?
He loves her the most.
The second one would totally be me.
That's true love.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah. You failed the test.
Love.
You
if you're
failed
asking
the
me a bunch
test.
of stupid questions about the bird, no, we have more important things to worry about. That's love.
Like if I walked into my house, maybe I should try it. Maybe I should roll tape and walk into my kitchen, and the first thing I say to my wife, who just got back from traveling from work, "Hey, I saw a bird today."
Cool, we're the kids.
Yeah, right. This makes no sense. I would be apt to ask more questions if my wife said, "Hey, I saw boobs today."
There you go. Saw a bird. Larry? That's no, it's stupid. But here's the thing with TikTok or TikTokers. All you got to do is get viral. So who cares how stupid it is? These people got exactly what they wanted. I mean, remember, is it the shirt blue or is the shirt white? Remember that stupid picture of the dress or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that went crazy. What a stupid...
Okay, let's move on here. A bunch of sites... Did we talk about this yesterday? A bunch of sites claiming that aliens could make their first contact with human beings today?
Yeah, they're getting picked up by ICE every day.
A bunch of extraterrestrials. Maybe I should be more specific. They're basing it on the fact that an interstellar comet zipping past us will hit its closest point to the sun today. Here's some Harvard scientists talking about it.
Is 3i Atlas alien technology. You can't do the calculation of the mass in rocks in interstellar space because this object is targeting the inner solar system and, it will pass closest to the sun on October 29th. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th in order to make money. And I immediately thought that I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th. If you want to take a vacation, take it before that day. Now, it could be a mothership that releases mini probes, that they come to Earth.
Is this what you were talking about yesterday?
Yeah, man. Can you just reset my password, dude? Yes. Yeah, it's a 3i Atlas thing. It's going to be passing through, and we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, we're
supposed to be able to see it with our own eyes here before too long. It'll be between us and the sun.
What do you mean? You could look up at the sky tonight?
Not tonight, but I think it's still coming closer, like through November.
Okay. Here is actually a Hammer and Nigel exclusive.
Uh-oh.
We have the first audio transmission from the alien object here.
If it is alien technology, this object is targeting the inner solar system and, it will pass closest to the sun on October 29th.
Audio from interstellar object detected. Downloading now.
Here it is.
Here is the first official audio from 3i Atlas.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, no!
That's great.
It's the Hammer and Nigel show.
It's that time of year again when the leaves turn, the days get shorter, and you hear a lot about Medicare open enrollment. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all the options, you're not alone. Original Medicare, Advantage plans, Part D, Medigap, it's a lot to sort through. And making the wrong choice can cost you more than just your financial confidence. That's where Howard Bailey Financial comes in. At Howard Bailey, we don't just help you pick a Medicare plan. We help you make a more confident choice with your full financial picture in mind. Our team has licensed Medicare professionals backed by experienced financial advisors, all working together to help you retire with purpose. Get started by texting CARE to 888-494-5004 to speak with the Howard Bailey team and start your Medicare conversation today. At Howard Bailey Financial, we make Medicare simple so you can focus on enjoying the season, not stressing about it. Howard Bailey Securities, LLC is an independent financial services firm and uses a variety of different investment strategies. See disclosures at howardbailey.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment.
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
If you're experiencing a hardship and need to quickly sell your home,
we may be able to help. Simple Quarters has helped over 3,000 families sell their homes in Indiana.
Simple Quarters has helped me by allowing me to sell my house. It's given me the financial stability to be able to move and go on with that next chapter. Simple Quarters was the best option for me because there was no BS involved. It was simply straightforward, to the point, honesty. And that is what made me go with Simple Quarters. There was nothing that I didn't expect. They didn't have hidden fees. They didn't ask me to go get an appraisal. They didn't ask me to have a surveyor come out. This has probably been one of the easiest experiences in my life. And if I ever have to do it again, I would call Simple Quarters again. Simple Quarters absolutely kept their word through the whole process.
Call Simple Quarters 317-900-HOME. 317-900-HOME.
The big fall sale is here at Sundown Gardens. Visit the Garden Center for 20% off interior fall decor and 50% off pottery. It's the best deals of the season. All container trees and shrubs are now 30 to 50% off. Now's a great time to add to your landscape and save while you're doing it. The friendly staff at Sundown Gardens can help you add all the right touches to your home and landscape. Sundown Gardens, located on the corner of 186th Street and Spring Mill Road in Westfield, sundown.gardens.com.
Your closing bell report on 93 WIBC. At the closing bell today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down 74 points to 47,632. The S&P 500 finished the day down, but less than a point, though, to 6890. And the NASDAQ finished the day up 131 points to 23,958. And with a look at traffic now, here's Matt Bear.
Yeah, John, looking at inbound 65, 8-minute delay, 29th to Meridian. Southbound 65 at 70 downtown, 12-minute delay for construction. Eastbound 70 delayed 7 minutes. Belmont into the south split, and northbound 65 slows from Raymond into the south split. It's a construction zone. On the east side, southbound 465 stop and go traffic from 70 down to 74. Northbound lanes 10-minute delay from I-70 up to I-69. Inbound 69 stop and go traffic before 96th Street to 82nd. Crash south side Thompson Road at Sherman Drive. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Expect showers and breezy winds to continue into our Wednesday night with low temperatures back down into the mid-40s. Now, showers will continue also through Thursday morning before we clear out the rain and cloud cover by Thursday afternoon. High temperatures will rise into the mid to upper 50s by Thursday afternoon as well, with breezy winds still continuing. Friday for Halloween, not too bad. We're going to see skies turn partly cloudy with a little bit of a breeze and highs in the upper 50s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Sean Herrick on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
This is how we do it.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Quick, Jerry Lopez, filling in for Hammer. Your opinion of Speaker Mike Johnson?
Not as bad as I thought he was going to be.
I always just kind of think he is like, he's the 56th Speaker of the United States House of Representatives. He's out of Louisiana's 4th Congressional District. And I always thought it was funny, like during the summer when Trump was like going to these UFC fights and like he'd walk out there and Kid Rock's American Badass was playing in these stadiums in Florida, and his entourage would be Kid Rock and Tucker Carlson,
Elon,
and Dana White and Elon, and then there'd be Mike Johnson, and like a straight-laced Mike Johnson in a suit and tie, just kind of didn't belong, but just happy to be there.
He was voluntold you're going to the UFC fight.
Well, I don't think. I think he wanted to go to the UFC fight. He was in with the cool kids. It just doesn't seem like one of the cool kids to me. And the reason I'm asking you about this is because he had to dismiss speculation recently that Trump is attempting a third term in 2028. Something Guy Relford and I talked about Monday. And they're like the No Kings protests. Hammer sent out a series of tweets that day, a couple Saturdays ago. Donald Trump has merch saying 2028. Donald Trump has openly said he's going for a third term. It's virtually impossible unless you amend the Constitution. Yeah. And even if you go through all that, he still has to get elected. So Mike Johnson had to kind of squash that, saying like the 22nd Amendment in the difficulty of the amending of the Constitution is going to Trump's not running for president.
There's zero chance.
There was like some theory that whoever it's going to be in 2028, whether it be Vance or Rubio, they're going to pick Donald Trump to be the vice president, and then they're going to resign the presidency.
But I heard that
you can't do that either
because he's got to be eligible to be president, which he's not. Yeah, so this can't happen. But you see how triggered people get.
But I will give Speaker Johnson credit because he says Trump is trolling. It's something that we've been saying on this show. It's a troll. It's aimed at his opponents that mention Trump enjoys teasing Democrats. And Trump likes teasing Democrats. Yeah. It drives him nuts.
If there's anything he's good at, it's talking trash.
We got inundated with tweets or ex-social posts or whatever that's saying Donald Trump has openly said that he is running for a third term in 2028. So the No Kings protests were, and not to mention that George Soros, the other part of that No Kings protest, we talked about it yesterday, was that we hate the billionaires, we hate the rich, except that the billionaires are funding your protest.
Paid for the whole protest, yeah.
Trump, by the way, I'll play this again just to rule it, just to let everybody know, ruled out a return as even vice president for 2028.
Theory on how you might try to serve a third term is that you could run as the vice president. Yeah, I'd be allowed to do that. Is it the White House?
No.
The White House counsel do your legal position? No, you'd be allowed to do that, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I think it's too cute. Yeah, I would rule that out because it's too cute. I think the people wouldn't like that. It's too cute. It's not. It wouldn't be right.
The other thing is Trump is 80 or 79. He's late 70s, and he's creeping up on 80. I think what his mission is in terms of MAGA and setting the country straight is going to take a while, but he's just going to have to pass that along to somebody else.
Yeah, and that's the expectation we all have. I was a Donald Trump voter every time, and I expect him to hand off the baton to the next guy.
Oh, speaking of Trump. This is something you sent me. I couldn't believe it.
This guy's such a wacko.
This mayor, how could you get worse than Beetlejuice?
They did it. Chicago did it.
How could you get... I'm just at a loss for words. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson accusing the Trump administration of... what do you say? Black babies are being thrown in the back of vans, zip tied in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Let me just give you the audio here.
No one is going to convince me what the Trump administration is doing against black people and brown people can ever be justified. It is racist. When you have black babies being thrown in the back of vans, zip tied in the middle of the night, and masked men sticking guns in the faces of black and brown people, that is nasty, is vicious, is racist. Dr. King described it as an evil. Militarism and that formation is an evil.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. I think he's
Where's
lost his mind.
Where's the proof? Donald Trump is getting out of the beast and zip tying babies himself and throwing in the back of unmarked vans.
JD Vance is holding a timer. Just jumps out, ties them up real quick like the rodeo.
What kind of lies? These people are liars.
I mean, nobody's hurt the black and brown Americans of Chicago more than Mayor Brandon Johnson when he filled the city with illegal immigrants.
And he doesn't want help from
he wants the money.
Donald Trump.
Pay us. We're housing these people.
Meanwhile, CNN's Abby Phillips. I don't know, she's one of those talking heads at CNN, admitting this is really interesting. She basically admitting on Charlemagne the God's podcast.
Yeah, Breakfast Club.
Or Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Do I have to call him the God?
No, I don't.
Can I just say
Just
Charlemagne?
say Charlemagne. Yeah. But it's Breakfast
All
Club.
right, it's a pretty big show. It's a national show. It's syndicated.
Yeah.
I wish I had that level of success in terms of the reach of this show.
It's out of New York City.
Yeah,
It's huge.
So Abby Phillip from CNN saying Trump has implemented more Democrat ideas than actual Democrats have.
When you look at what Trump is doing as president, in a way, he's challenging capitalism. He's putting tariffs on countries indiscriminately just because he wants to.
Yeah.
Making the case that he's doing it for Americans.
It's working.
He is taking government stakes in private companies. That's a Bernie Sanders idea, by the way. He is creating a government website where people can shop around for prescription drugs, another Bernie Sanders idea. So his willingness to just take some of these ideas that Democrats have been talking about and just do them, no matter how controversial they are, has been one of the things that, whether you like him or not, what people will say about Trump is that he does what he says.
Wasn't that long ago where Donald Trump considered himself a Democrat.
He was a Democrat.
Yeah, Whoopi and all them loved him. Yeah.
He was beloved in New York City, and they basically ran him out of town and impeached him and threw all these bogus criminal charges at him. And now you have somebody from CNN saying, "Oh, he's doing what the Democrats are doing," but actually pulling it off. And here's another clip real quick Abby admitting that her network has left-leaning bias.
Well, look, I would say it's fair to say that CNN, we're not Fox News, but we're also not MSNBC. That's true. We're probably center left, and I think that has a lot to do with our audience.
CNN perpetuated the Russian hoax for a half a decade. CNN said that the Hunter Biden laptop story was a hoax.
Mostly peaceful protests. That was CNN.
That was mostly peaceful protests, although they cost a couple $1 billion.
Gas station's on fire right behind the reporter.
To repair. So it's more than left of, it's more center left. It's more than that. Okay, Abby, don't get it, as Hammer would say, don't get it twisted. Real quick here, I'm going to play you and Allison something here. Don't look. Didn't
look.
It's a remake, and I want you and Allison to tell me who this is, what the song is. See if you can tell what this is.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Probably obviously know the song.
Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before.
Allison, turn it down a little bit. Keep playing it. Do you have a guess as to who the singer is?
I would guess Jelly Roll.
That was gonna be my guess too.
It's Jelly Roll and Chris Stapleton.
Oh wow!
Oh, together.
Who's that then? Is that Chris Stapleton?
I think Chris Stapleton started it off.
Okay.
Now, here's a little wrinkle in this whole thing. It's AI.
No way.
I hate this world.
That's a banger.
A dark country version of In the Air Tonight. It's Chris Stapleton and Jelly Roll. Do you think that it's scary that could be a hit? I liked what I heard there.
I might download it.
I'd like that song. But it's AI. Yeah. Chris Stapleton or Jelly Roll didn't have anything to do with that.
I'm good with
it. It was AI.
Yeah, I don't
Is
like
it okay Is it okay? And I don't have my computer's down. I don't have any. I can't look at the chat. I can't look at anything. Is it okay to say, hey, man, I like that song even though it's fake? And is it fake?
I was going to say, is it fake?
What'd you think, Allison?
Oh, no, I think it's fake. And I get like when they do fun things like we've played in the past from There I Ruined It, where they make kind of a jokey parody of things. I think that's funny because it's an obvious AI. But when you start making songs together and then maybe if people are making money off of this, that feels icky.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you could do this, why would you ever pay another musical artist?
I know.
Oh, this makes me so sad.
I don't know. I mean, if you like what you like.
You got to find their 50 Cent Miniman that they did a jazz remix from 1950s. It's phenomenal.
Oh, I've got to find that.
It's phenomenal.
Mini-men.
Yeah.
I've killed many men.
They even have a video. It's all AI.
Can you find that, Allison? Find that, and we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. It's a Hammer and Nigel show.
The deals are happening at Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. That's where you get your next Ford car, truck, electric vehicle, or fleet vehicle. More savings, more selection, and more for your trade. Drive off in a new Ford F-150 for 3.9% APR or lease for $401 a month. It's your choice. You can get a new Bronco Sport for just $381 a month. Get more before it's gone. And routine maintenance plans are available to keep things simple and convenient. And don't forget, get more to your door. Just shop online, and Andy Moore will deliver directly to you. Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. For your car, for your truck, for your fleet vehicle, and of course, that service. Just go to andymoreford.com, set up your service, they'll pick up your car, take perfect care of it, and bring it right back to you. Andy Moore Ford, 2713 East Main Street in Plainfield. Stop into the showroom and tell them Tony Cat sent you. Or online at andymoreford.com. That's Andy Moore, M-O-H-R. I love Andy. andymoreford.com.
It's the Medicare Advantage annual enrollment period, and Humana knows not everyone has the same needs when picking a Medicare Advantage plan.
Now that I'm retired, I want to enjoy the life I've worked hard to build. So I want a plan that covers me when I'm traveling the country.
Humana has a plan for that.
As a veteran, I want a plan that fills in the gaps my VA coverage doesn't provide, like dental care.
Humana has a plan for that.
I feel good about my health. I just want care and coverage with predictable costs. No surprises.
Humana has a plan for that. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you get coverage and benefits that focus on what matters most to you. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name, and the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Life can be full of risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your your family's health insurance, it's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
800-659-7540. 800-659-7540. 800-659-7540. That's 800-659-7540.
Hi, this is Richard Stevenson. Is your furnace ready for the winter? Give us a call, 317-557-8532.
Stevenson Heating and Cooling is your independent American Standard air dealer.
Tune in Saturdays 9 to 1 for the Home and Garden Show for advice and fun, brought to you by Michaelis. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15. Go to DrexelIN.com for details.
Colts fans, get your game face on at the Ultimate Colts Tailgate at the Slippery Noodle. Sunday, November 30th at 9:30 a.m. Kick off your day with food, drinks, tailgate games, and nonstop pregame action. Rally with fellow fans, fuel up, and get pumped.
Matt Bear, what's going on with traffic?
Yeah, eastbound 70 stop and go traffic Belmont into the South Split area. That's a delay of 5 minutes. Inbound 65 delayed 11 minutes from 29th to Meridian. Inbound 70 stop and go from rural into the North Split. Slowdown continues up to West 21st Street. Southbound 65-70 jam. North Split to the South Split because of construction. That's delayed 13 minutes. East side southbound 465 slow after Penn Pike 270, and then we stop to Washington Street. Northbound 465 east side stop and go Penn Pike up to 69. Northwest side southbound 465 slows after 79th and stop and go traffic all the way down to West 21st Street. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
50 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, 93 WIBC.
But it's happy hour drinking
The Hammer and Nigel Show.
So if you're looking for a reason to drink tonight, Jerry Lopez filling in for Hammer. Here's a really happy-go-lucky event that happened 96 years ago in 1929. The stock market crashed.
Hey.
Wiped out the fortunes of literally thousands of investors. Great Depression for 10 years. And that all happened on this date in 1929. Should we do it like a happier reason?
100% we need a happier reason to that.
A happier reason to crack one open tonight is that Winona Ryder is 54 years old. Had a little crush on her back in the day. Joyce on Stranger Things. Do you remember her in any other movies? She's been in
Edward
several.
Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands.
I remember that one, yeah.
Reality Bites was a classic.
I remember her in the store videotape for stealing garments and stuff, right? Like,
yeah, that was so weird. Like in
Aren't you rich? Yeah.
In 2001, Winona Ryder shoplifted $5,500 worth of designer clothing and accessories from Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills.
Man, that was 24 years ago.
But what was she doing? Like, what do you did we ever get a diagnosis on that at all for Winona?
No, she's probably a klepto. I don't know. You're rich.
I'm bored. I'm rich. I'm lonely. And I'm going to screw it. Gonna go steal $5,000 worth of stuff from Saks Fifth Avenue.
How much stuff is that really from Saks? Right, Saks is pretty expensive. You can grab one purse for more than that.
Yeah, exactly. So, but Winona Ryder, 54 years old.
Happy birthday.
Did you guys, have you seen Stranger Things at all? Did you watch?
Yeah, I'm ready for the new season.
So there is another one, there's one more season coming up?
November. It's about to come out.
Is it one of those things where it was split up, like they showed half of it in the summer and then half of it?
I don't think so. Did you watch Wednesday, where they released like 3 episodes and you got to wait 2 months to watch the next? It was so stupid.
No.
Yeah, so dumb. But no, I think this is going to be a full season.
Okay, maybe I need to start from the beginning for Stranger Things. Let's see. Do I have time for this? I don't have time for this. God bless it.
You got time, Nigel. You got time.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
A minute and a half.
Oh, I forgot. We're going to 56. Okay. A Navy vet named Mike McCassell in the news. He's breaking 2 world records. He did 4 miles of the worst exercise on the face of the planet, which is walking lunges. 4 miles of lunges. Broke the record for most lunges in an hour, longest distance covered. Here he is talking about the record-breaking efforts.
It's just about timing the pace, taking recovery when I needed to, taking longer breaks if I needed to, but just continuing on. And I would actually say out loud, one more lunge, one more lunge.
4 miles of lunges. It could be the worst.
I mean, we used to call those Iron Mikes in the Army, and when you do too many of those, you try to go sit down and go to the restroom, and you can't squat all the way. So you end up literally just butt dropping like 8 inches. You know what I mean? Like you just hover and you just let her rip and hope the toilet doesn't fall.
Iron Mikes.
We called them Iron Mikes in the
not
service.
lunges.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, the mayor's office and the HR stuff and the sexual allegations, the inappropriateness is just a mess. The Indy Star has a big article on it. We'll cover that a little bit after 5 o'clock. It's the Hammer and Nigel Show, 93 WIBC.
Everybody knows Hubler's got the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles. But did you know? Now you can get that same limited powertrain warranty on new Toyotas. Introducing the all-new Hubler Toyota. Get grand opening savings all month long. And right now, lease a new 2025 RAV4, just $349 per month. Or a new Tacoma, $289 per month. Plus, choose from Camrys, Corollas, Highlanders, Tundras, and more.
Hubler's got you covered.
At the all-new Hubler Toyota on US 31 South in Indianapolis. Visit HublerToyota.com. Grand opening savings and the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles.
Cover me!
Select models, approved credit, plus tax tag title license, 249 dealer doc, RAV4 model 4432, Tacoma model 7540, 36 months, $29.99 due, 0 security, 10,000 annual miles, 15 cents per mile thereafter, expires 11/2.
Life doesn't stand still, and neither do your goals. At Busey Bank, we're here to help you move forward with the financial tools, local support, and expert guidance you need to take your next step. Whether you're growing a business, leaving a legacy, or saving for the future, you'll have a team that's ready when you are. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Are you ready to build your custom dream home? Joyner Homes is ready to make your dream come true. Over 18 years, Joyner Homes, based out of Greenfield, have built hundreds of homes in central Indiana, and the best place to start is JoynerHomes.com. That's where you'll find pricing, photos of completed Joyner homes to inspire you, available home sites, and info on where you can visit their model homes, and a lot more. Be sure to check out Joyner Homes' 5-star Google reviews. Get started today at JoynerHomes.com.
The Attorney General's Office, reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every week. Visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov or text Hammer and Nigel to 46220 today.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, it's Big Joe for Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning, an independent American Standard Platinum customer care dealer. Jim Scott is the owner, and he's ready to take his success into Boone and Hamilton counties.
We have a lot of high-quality equipment. We do high-quality jobs. We do our own duct fabrications. We have service contracts. So with the value that we built because of our 5-star rating, the other counties, as much growth as there is, there's just not enough contractors.
Put the best to work for you at jimsheating-air.com. Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the Technology Recycler Studios, what Eli Lilly and Walmart are partnering to offer, and what police say is next in the case of a pair of tortoises. Those stories and more after Fox on 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1 Indianapolis.
Each side says the other needs to act. Lisa Brady, Fox News, on day 29 of the government shutdown.
All of this pain that's being visited upon the American people by Donald Trump and Republican policies needs to end.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says Democrats stand ready to negotiate, with SNAP benefits set to be suspended Saturday. But Oklahoma Republican Senator Markwayne Mullen says Democrats keep blocking a stopgap bill in the Senate.
This is all about a leverage point for political purposes, and that's really hard to negotiate on. The only thing we're asking them to do is reopen the government.
There are some bipartisan meetings happening.
You know, I think that most Democrats and Republicans want to open the government, and I actually think that most Democrats and a lot of Republicans want to do something about the affordability of health care. The problem is nobody trusts each other.
New York Democratic Congressman Tom Suozzi and his Republican co-chair of the Problem Solvers Caucus, Pennsylvania Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick, say they're trying to rebuild some trust and find a path forward. Virginia could become the latest state to redraw congressional maps ahead of next year's midterms. The Democrat-controlled House of Delegates just voting in favor of amending the state constitution to allow redistricting, sending the resolution to the state Senate. Hurricane Melissa now blamed for at least 4 deaths in Jamaica and more than 20 in Haiti, continuing a trail of destruction today across Cuba.
The next stop for Hurricane Melissa is here on the island of Bermuda. It is going to be racing this way on Thursday and Thursday night. The forward speed will increase to about 40 miles an hour as it moves northeast towards us. Expected to pass to the west or to the left of the island, so we get a brush from the hurricane, at that point likely to be a Category 1.
Fox Weather's Mike Seidel. The storm hit Jamaica yesterday as a Category 5 hurricane. In addition to the deaths, 13 people in Haiti are listed as missing. America is listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
What the state is supposed to get, and will it help? A mostly cloudy sky, 48 degrees in downtown Indy. I'm John Herrick. Here's what's trending at 5:02. Portions of Indiana are still battling drought conditions, but rain's been falling today. Ryan Hedrick reports.
You've probably heard that northern portions of central Indiana are in severe drought.
And it would take several inches of rain to get them out of that. Farther south is less of a drought.
Forecaster Chad Swain at the National Weather Service, Indianapolis.
And the rain we're seeing today would be not much of anything to help the drought.
And Swain says a few raindrops are possible this weekend, but it should stay mostly dry with highs in the 60s. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
If you're out driving anywhere for Halloween, it's best to drive a little bit slower than usual.
There's going to be a lot of pedestrians out, a lot of people out. There is every year. With it being on a Friday night this year, we expect even more people to be out. So be conscious. And of course, if you consume any alcohol, don't even consider getting behind the wheel of a car.
State Police Sergeant John Perrine says you need to also remember that little kids can be unpredictable and may run out into the road. Both Eli Lilly and Walmart say they've partnered to offer the weight loss drug Zepbound at direct-to-consumer prices through retail locations in the U.S. This move aims to expand access to the drug and compete with rival Novo Nordisk in the market of GLP-1 drugs. You can buy single-dose vials of Zepbound at discounts of 50% or more through Walmart starting in mid-November. Eli Lilly is headquartered in Indianapolis. The rare tortoises stolen from the Indianapolis Zoo have been recovered, but the case is far from closed, says State Police Captain Ron Galvez.
Well, I think one of the more unique aspects of this is the fact that these particular species of tortoise, an Egyptian tortoise and a northern spider tortoise, are currently listed on the critically endangered species list.
Galvez says the case could go federal because of how it happened, and the tortoises were found by people walking near the museum at Falls Park in Madison County. The Indiana Pacers back in action tonight to face the Dallas Mavericks. That'll begin at 8:30. Pre-game coverage starts at 8 on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan. News time, 5:04, your traffic and weather in 1 minute.
So October is here. I've got peace of mind with my Window Nation windows that the hot air is going to stay in my house and the cold air is going to stay out. You can eliminate annoying drafts once and for all with top quality replacement windows from Window Nation, just like I did. And they got an awesome deal right now going on at windownation.com.
Window Nation has an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, and they send the best of the best out to your house. All of their experts have multiple years experience, and Window Nation windows come with a lifetime warranty. So schedule a fast and free estimate right now with Window Nation. And now through October 31st, buy 2 windows, get 2 for free. And you don't pay anything for 2 years. 866-90-NATION or go online to windownation.com. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you.
WIBC traffic at 5:05. Here's Matt Bear.
Yeah, John, west side, southbound 465, stop and go traffic from 79th Street down to 74 Crawfordsville Road. That's a 19-minute delay. Inbound 65, stop and go 29th to the north split. Southbound 65-70 delayed 2 minutes from the north split to the south split. Eastbound 70, stop and go Belmont into the south split. That is a 7-minute delay. Northbound 65 grinding from Raymond Street up to the south split because of construction. East side southbound 465, stop and go from Penn Pike down to 74, 19-minute delay. Northbound 465, slow from 70 up to I-69. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Have you heard the Staples Easy button is back with even more easy? Press it for custom print shipping services, even passport photos. Staples, that was easy. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Your American Standard Heating Weather Center forecast.
Now, showers will continue also through Thursday morning before we clear out the rain and cloud cover by Thursday afternoon. High temperatures will rise into the mid to upper 50s by Thursday afternoon as well, with breezy winds still continuing. Friday for Halloween, not too bad. We're going to see skies turn partly cloudy with a little bit of a breeze and highs in the upper 50s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Stephen Deanna from 93 WIBC.
And I'm John Herrick on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Hammer and Nigel.
Can you believe these characters are weirdos?
So let's rock it! My name is Nigel. Jerry Lopez in for Hammer. The biggest news of the week is that Governor Braun calling a special session for all the lawmakers to come on back, and we're going to vote on redistricting and see if we can get a couple more seats.
Nigel, do they have the votes? If you have to guess, do they have the votes?
I look, Governor Braun's coming in here Friday. We'll ask him. I could not imagine him calling this special session if he did not have the votes, even though Rod Bray, the pro tem, the Senate pro tem, said, I'm not sure we do.
Could you imagine the egg on his face if he calls this and it's a big nothing burger and it costs us $500,000?
Here is the headline, though, from the past hour. I'm looking at Fox 59 on my phone because both my computers are down and cold and not working at all. The Indiana General Assembly is not expected to be ready for a special session Monday, the first day that lawmakers could gather for this session. In separate statements, Indiana House Speaker Todd Houston, a Republican from Fishers, said officials with the Indiana Senate Republicans both said that the respective bodies will not convene on Monday. It's coming after Mike Braun. I'm just reading this from Fox 59. This comes after Indiana Governor Mike Braun called a special session earlier this week centered on redistricting issues. Blah, 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 blah. And Houston's statement. Oh, I've got a spam call. Should I take the spam call?
Take it on the air.
Let me see here.
We would like to talk to you about your car insurance.
Yeah. Hello?
That would have been awesome.
I know.
Would have been awesome.
It's like a 317 number, too. Hello, can you hear me? All right. But whatever.
Hi, Nigel. This is homewreckers.com. How can I help you?
Houston statement said the Indiana House of Representatives will be working in the time frame of the special session as the schedule is being considered. They've got like 30 or 40 days.
And they're all around the place. Now they got to come back to the state and get back to work.
Oh,
but they also should have seen this coming, so they all should have been ready.
So Monday, it's not going to exactly get started.
So do you think we'll see protests at the State House when they reconvene, when they're in there doing stuff?
Protests for redistricting?
Yeah, we'll have people like, yeah. I guarantee
No, I don't. Really?
George Soros' pockets are deep, dude.
Oh, well, no, that's a different story. if Soros has money in it, and
I mean, Indiana's national news right now for this silly thing.
Yeah, well, Gavin Newsom said Mike Braun needs a couple of knee pads for this, which you could take that.
As the governor of
as
California,
bending
he's
of
got to know
knee.
better than to say that, man. There's a lot of knee pads in California. The Attorney General, Kamala Harris, had a beautiful pair of golden knee pads.
It's such a mess right now, I feel like. And even locally here in Marion County, for the Hogshead administration, Indy Star had a big article today. Really good article, man. Indy Star's been pumping out some good stuff. 5 months after an outside law firm recommended changes on how the city should manage sexual misconduct allegations, it's still unclear when or if the city county council will implement any of these reforms. Remember, they spent like $450,000 last year on this law firm to implement and consider the feasibility of updating the HR protocols. The council hired Fisher Phillips to examine the city's existing protocols and suggest changes after Indy Star and Mirror Indy reported in 2024 that multiple women accused Thomas Cook, the former top aide of Mayor Joe Hogsett, of abusing his power, sexually harassing and assaulting them. Also, Mayor Joe Hogsett was kind of accused of some inappropriate conduct, not as severe, I don't think, as Thomas Carl Cook, but equally as creepy.
Yeah, they said that one of the things that Mayor Hogsett wanted in there was allegedly just to hire mutes so they couldn't tell on him anymore.
I'm looking for that in this report.
It's 8A.
Hire mutes. I don't see that. So, reading from the Indy Star, final report included two main recommendations from this outside firm. The city should establish an independent office of Inspector General to investigate allegations of misconduct, especially those involving elected or appointed officials. Duh.
Yeah, obviously.
And Human Resources Division should be removed from the Hogsett administration. Obviously. You think? Like, you're going to go to the Human Resources.
Who works under the dude you're complaining for?
Right. Didn't they set up some hotline or something like that, and they had several calls of this hotline that would take messages and say, like, yeah, this is the abuse that I've suffered underneath the Hogsett administration.
Thank you for calling. This is Mayor Hogsett's office. How can I help you?
Many employees, the firm saying, may not want to confide in the HR department. You think? Several counselors argued, so long as it's housed within the same administration where Thomas Carl Cook's alleged misconduct.
So what you're saying is they got together, spent $450,000 for a law firm to give them recommendations, and they haven't even done them yet. And those are the recommendations, and they're obvious. You could have done that for free.
And there were some odd affiliations with the law firm as well, with Hogsett's office. It's all that stuff. All right, TV tonight. Are you watching Game 5 of the World Series?
No, I've had enough baseball. I watched some 18 innings. The season's over for me. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Dodgers host the Toronto Blue Jays, 8 o'clock World Series tonight.
Dodgers won yesterday, 2-2. Or no, Blue Jays won yesterday, 2-2.
What do you mean 2-2?
Series is 2-2.
Oh, okay, 2-2. I thought you meant like that was the score.
2-2.
Not winning. There's no ties in baseball. Watch What Happens Live on Bravo. Allison, is that something you...
No, it's not.
Watch What Happens Live. I'm just saying what's on TV tonight. Watch What Happens Live at 10 o'clock on Bravo. Tessa Thompson and Succession's Justin Lupe. The third season premiere of the anime stories Star Wars Visions. Are you an anime guy at all?
Not at all.
Because the past couple of months, 2 different anime movies have been #1 at the box office, making hundreds of millions of dollars.
I don't listen. If you're
Demon
out there,
Slayer,
that's the one. K-pop Demon Hunters, dude.
Or Demon Hunters.
Kids are going crazy for this. My kids included. I refuse to watch it, but I guess every kid loves this show. I've never seen one word said of it.
Nothing, and nothing of this Chainsaw Heart.
Never heard of it till you brought it up yesterday.
It beat out I thought it was interesting. Last weekend, this anime thing beat out the Bruce Springsteen biography or whatever it's called.
Oh, it did? Wow.
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, as Bruce Springfield. Springsteen.
Bruce Springfield.
Oh, God.
Put that on the...
Bruce Springfield?
Mr. Springfield.
Bruce Springfield. The third season premiere of the... in the fifth season finale of Slow Horses.
Nah.
Apple TV. Ever heard of Slow Horses? No.
Put them all out pasture. We call that dog food.
Tonight's schedule also includes Survivor, Chicago Med, The Golden Bachelor. Anybody interested in The Golden Bachelor?
No, but I did watch Dancing with the Stars last night.
Who's in that we would know?
Anybody?
That you guys would know.
Anybody?
Nobody?
Give me one name that we might know.
Conan O'Brien,
That's the worst person you could have said.
His second-hand man,
Andy Richter?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big fan favorite.
All right. There we go. So, Allison's watching Dancing with the Stars. Who won last night?
It's not over yet.
Oh, okay.
Robert Irwin's in it, too.
I don't understand the show, and I don't know who Robert Irwin is.
Steve Irwin's son. The crocodile hunter. His son.
Nepotism at its finest.
The guy with the stingray?
Yeah.
Dang, that's messed up, man. That's how you remember him? The guy with the stingray. His worst moment.
Well, yeah.
He's the crocodile hunter.
Matt Bear, can you please save us?
Looking at the east side crash, eastbound 70 before Post Road. That's 2 right lanes, block traffic, stop and go back to Shadeland Avenue for a 4-minute delay. Northwest side, southbound 465. It stopped after 79 to the I-65 ramps and stop and go traffic on southbound from 65 past Crawfordsville Road. Inbound 65, stop and go traffic from 29th Street to Meridian. Eastbound 70 on a 7-minute delay from Belmont into the South Split. Southbound 65-70 jammed up North Split to the South Split for a 9-minute delay. Inbound 70 slows before Rural into the North Split. East side southbound 465 slow to Penn Pike to 70, then stop and go to 74. Northbound lanes also slow, 70 up to 69. Traffic sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. They've teamed up with the Indiana Fever and Common Threads to provide local schools with information for nutritious meal preparation. Learn more at anthem.com/fever. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies Incorporated. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Yeah, listen, I can't wait to go see that Bruce Springfield movie that just came out.
You can't say anything. You called Machine Gun Kelly Shotgun Kelly. So you are calling the pot.
How to not be your dad.
I knew you were going to say
Shotgun
that.
Kelly.
I knew you were going to say that. 50 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, 93 WIBC.
Whether it's the good food or the friendly mood, you can count on Indiana to never lose when it comes to tailgating. And we want to see you at every game. That's why Hubler's got you covered with the best warranty around. So kick off the season in a Hubler quality pre-owned vehicle. Right now, you can buy with 0 down. Choose from over 2,000 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every Hubler Q certified vehicle is covered by a 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Includes a 128-point vehicle inspection and a free Carfax history report. We'll pay top dollar for your trade. Bring Hubler your old car for an immediate appraisal. 0 down delivers. And Hubler's got you covered for 100,000 miles.
Hubler's got you covered.
Visit drivehubler.com or any of our 13 convenient locations.
Cover me.
Select models, approved credit. Warranty on select models less than 9 years old.
Our electric bills have increased as much as $50 each month. Governor Mike Braun is driving bills even higher. Instead of helping families, Governor Braun is doubling down on costly coal, gas, and nuclear. That means more pricey power plants that Hoosiers like us have to pay for. Utilities get richer, we pay more. Something has to give. Go to StopMikesHikes.com today to send Governor Braun a message. Hoosiers need affordable energy, not a blank check for greedy utilities. Paid for by Citizens Action Coalition.
The big fall sale is here at Sundown Gardens. Visit the Garden Center for 20% off interior fall decor and 50% off pottery. It's the best deals of the season. All container trees and shrubs are now 30 to 50% off. Now's a great time to add to your landscape and save while you're doing it. The friendly staff at Sundown Gardens can help you add all the right touches to your home and landscape. Sundown Gardens, located on the corner of 186th Street and Spring Mill Road in Westfield, sundown.gardens.com.
Are you nearly maxed out on your credit cards? It doesn't matter if you're using your credit cards for fun or to survive. At the end of the month, your statements come in, and you can either pay them or you can't. If you can't, late fees and interest rates get tacked on. And now you're struggling just to make the minimum payment due. Do you feel trapped? Am I talking to you? Good, because I personally researched some companies that can help you. They may be able to reduce your credit card balances by 50% and stop the late fees. If you qualify, please call our special debt hotline number right now for a complimentary free 5-minute consultation. Deal with your credit card problem now before it gets much worse and put more money back in your pocket. Trust me, I've been there too. Call right now.
800-948-1659. 800-948-1659. 800-948-1659. That's 800-948-1659.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or drexelin.com today.
This hour powered by Stevenson Heating and Cooling, your American Standard Air dealer, serving Johnson and Morgan counties.
You're listening to the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Yeah, I'm Nigel. Jerry Lopez is filling in for Hammer. My executive producer, Matt Hiblin, sent me a link to an Indy Star article. Now, this is not what the title of the article is called, but he kind of had this in the subject line. Why does small town Indiana always gotta be so small town Indiana? Small town Indiana School District canceled an upcoming play adaptation of author Jodi Picoult's Between the Lines. Familiar with that at all, Allison? No?
I don't think so.
The administration and the school board decided the script contained inappropriate language and content. The production's director made several edits to the script that the licensing company approved. Concerns remained regarding references and themes that are not suitable for a school setting. Hundreds of hours of rehearsal in Gas City's. Have you heard of this town, Jerry?
Missawana? Mississinawana? I don't know how to say
There's
that.
There's two double S's in there.
It's like Mississippi.
Mississippiwana?
Mississippiwana.
I'm adding a P in there.
I don't know, but they're not going to have Between the Lines this year.
So hundreds of hours of rehearsals.
Those kids must
Students
suck.
expected to perform this production this weekend, and the superintendent cut it short. This weekend, again, saying that, references and themes not suitable for a school.
What is? I've never even heard of that. What would be possible in there that's unsuitable?
I think Jodi Picoult is
like strong
is
sexual
sort of,
nature stuff, or?
Well, here's the thing. This author got a hold of this story, and she said, "Look, hold on a minute."
Oh wow.
She learned the school previously put on Grease. And she's saying, look, Grease includes themes like teen pregnancy and underage drinking that are much more risque than my In Between the Lines. Now, I don't know what Between the Lines is. I don't know what it has in it. I don't know what kind of themes it has.
Do you want me to read the description?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Between the Lines is an empowering, enchanting new musical for any of us seeking to find our place in this world. An outsider in a new school, Delilah seeks comfort in the pages of her favorite book, where she feels heard and understood.
Well, unless she identifies as another gender, I don't have any problem with anything she said so far.
We don't know that. I have no idea.
I have no idea. That's all it gives you.
And even then, look.
And these are high school students, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's different. These aren't little kids.
I think it's high school. I mean, I don't think
you're going to have middle schoolers going hundreds of hours.
Hundreds of hours. Here's the thing. So they're taking it out of the school, and my boss let me know this. He just texted me this. Marion Community Schools has offered Marion High School's auditorium to perform the show after Mississinawa canceled it. So there you go.
The show goes on.
The show must go on. There's a new record for the world's heaviest pumpkin. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Jerry, are
I'm
you?
ready. Do you eat pumpkin
Sit
seeds?
back.
Have you ever had pumpkin seeds? I did it last year for the first time. I will never not do that.
Not do what?
Eat the pumpkin seeds afterwards. Jeez.
You cook them though, right?
Of course I cook them.
What
Cook them, put
what
salt
do they-
on them. They're like, they taste kind of like sunflower seeds a little bit.
Nigel would like them.
You would like them. Put different flavors
Anything
on them.
with salt on it, sure.
Yeah.
There's a new record for the world's heaviest pumpkin. Two British brothers scored the record after they... I don't know how they do this. How do you harvest a pumpkin that weighs 2,800 pounds? 2,819 pounds, 4 ounces. They nicknamed it Muggle.
Should have named it Monsanto. That's
Why-
that
why?
definitely PEDs. That's performance-enhancing drugs for that pumpkin. That's huge.
How do you do that? How do they grow something that big? There has got to be some sort of performance-enhancing
be.
ingredient
soil
to make
and-
those pumpkins that big. And then they have those giant pumpkin drops where they load them up on cranes.
I've never seen
and
it.
lift. What?
No. And they drop them from way up there?
Yeah.
No.
Never seen a pumpkin drop?
Do I look like I've seen a pumpkin drop?
It's a very white thing. To
I
do.
know. That's what I'm saying.
But it's cool.
I bet it is cool. It's kind of like Renaissance Fair. Really cool, but definitely a white thing.
Yeah.
And I like
you
going
need
to
to
them.
experience it. Though.
I have gone.
I don't think it's a white thing.
There are not many Latinos back in the medieval days. I don't know if you know this.
I do feel like maybe one of the rednecks maybe started it. I mean, it's throwing a pumpkin off of a really high building, essentially.
Hello, me lady. My name is Jose. No, that doesn't happen.
Now, this coincides with a story in Florida. 31-year-old man destroyed 80 pumpkins outside a Target worth around $500, arrested for criminal mischief. I got to hand it to some people, to some of the kids in Zionsville, man. They got a wagon full of pumpkins that they must have bought at auction, and they were selling them for $3 or $4.
It's a good hustle.
Did you destroy them?
Oh no, we bought them. We bought like 4 or 5 of them, put
Good
them
hustle.
outside our front porch.
Aw.
And I think my wife was curious, like, where do you get all these pumpkins? They have an auction.
Don't ask questions, lady. It fell off the back of a truck.
Right. So do you have the decorations outside? Do we
No.
talk about this?
Yeah,
No pumpkins outside the
No.
Lopez household?
No pumpkins this year, but I will admire everybody else's pumpkins and stuff. I love when people decorate. I'll take the kids around. We'll look at people's yards and stuff. There's some really cool ones out there.
Dude, I'm telling you, like in Zionsville especially.
Huge.
Just maniacs. They're maniacs.
They got the money to spend, baby.
And
That's
we
what
were
it is.
talking about this yesterday. You weren't okay with the guy hanging from the noose from the tree.
But
with
I'm
the
good with
hands.
stripping skeletons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm with Jerry.
Especially if you put them at my kid's bus stop.
What's wrong with the guy hanging from the tree?
It's too
with the
realistic.
noose?
Too realistic.
With the bag, there's no racial component.
I know, but
there's a bag over his face.
But that makes it hard to determine that it's fake. If there's no bag and I can tell that it's a fake mannequin, then that's less of an issue.
I will say there's a thing on Drudge Report. You go there right now that
I thought of you.
Halloween decorations are getting more vicious and violent and gory and scary.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Not me.
If you want to do it. Coming up after the news, Mr. Tony Kinnett from the Tony Kinnett Cast, 7 o'clock, right after our show on 93 WIBC, has many opinions on the special session, on the SNAP benefits going away, and we will get to him right after the news, 93 WIBC.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Something to keep in mind when you're out getting that candy. Right now, a cloudy sky, 45 degrees in downtown Indianapolis. I'm John Herrick. Here's what's trending at 5:29. You might see some sporadic rain in Indiana throughout this evening, but things should dry out by Thursday with cooler temperatures coming in for Halloween.
Temperatures will peak in the 50s tomorrow afternoon, and then for Halloween, it looks dry. It'll be a little breezy, not as bad as today or tomorrow, and highs will be in the 50s.
Forecaster Chad Swain at the National Weather Service in Indianapolis says a few raindrops are possible this weekend, but it should stay mostly dry. State Police want you to be safe on Halloween, and speaking about that, here's State Police Sergeant John Perrine.
If you're just home handing out candy for the night, make sure that you've got plenty of lights in your front yard. Maybe avoid any kind of open flame candles, any kind of decorations like that, so that people can come to your door without any kind of hazards or anything like that.
He says if you're driving during Halloween, make sure you take it slower than usual and watch out for trick-or-treaters. Members of the Trump administration saying today that they're taking action to lower drug costs. FDA Commissioner Marty McCary explains how.
The FDA is issuing draft guidance to eliminate the onerous requirement of comparative studies that have historically been associated with biosimilars and their approval.
Biosimilars are lower-cost generic alternatives to biologic drugs that treat serious and chronic diseases. Pfizer and AstraZeneca have made deals with the Trump administration to sell prescription drugs to Medicaid at reduced prices. Critics, though, are concerned about manufacturers committing to lowering costs without implementing policy safeguards to ensure that costs are lowered. The Supreme Court will not issue a ruling on President Trump's National Guard troop deployment to Chicago until next month. Earlier today, the High Court asked for additional briefing time before it makes its ruling. The deployment of National Guard troops to Chicago was blocked earlier this month by a federal court. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is packing the house for its 40th annual induction ceremony with 17 new performers and presenters. Here's Fox's Michelle Polino.
The latest names include Jim Carrey, Avril Lavigne, Nathaniel Rateliff, Janelle Monáe, and Donald Glover, joining Monday's announcement of Chappell Roan and the Killers. Roan, in a Rock Hall social media post, said she's honored to induct Cyndi Lauper.
She has inspired me with her fashion, her hair, of course, her makeup, her music.
These new additions bring the star count to 37. This year's inductees include Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes. The ceremony airs on Disney Plus November 8th. Michelle Polino, Fox News.
Hey, Matt Bear, you heard John Perrine talk about Halloween earlier, right?
Yeah, yes, I did.
He had something else to say, too.
I hear that Matthew Bear's giving out full-size candy bars this year, so I'm looking forward to you guys sharing his address.
Is there any truth to that, Matthew?
There is now. He's a cop. I have to. Looking at the northeast side crash northbound. That's awesome. Crash northbound 465 approaching I-69. A right lane is blocked. Traffic stop and go back to I-70 for a 14-minute delay. Southbound 465, 30-minute delay from Penn Pike down to I-74. Northwest side southbound 465, 79th down to 74 Crawfordsville Road. And then southbound 6570 downtown stop for an 8-minute delay. North split down to the south split. Eastbound 70 stop and go traffic from Belmont into the south split for a 6-minute delay. Inbound 65 delayed 9 minutes. MLK to Meridian. Crash south side State Road 135 at Southport Road. Crash Thompson Road at Sherman Drive. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Replace old floors before the holidays with Drexel Interiors and get a free pad with a qualifying purchase of new carpeting or luxury vinyl through November 15th. Go to DrexelIN.com for details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
And the forecast from the American Standard Heating Weather Center.
Showers and breezy winds for our Wednesday night, lows in the mid-40s. Thursday, we'll see showers continue through the morning hours before we clear out the rain and clouds by Thursday afternoon, and with breezy winds in place too, highs in the mid-50s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track A meteorologist Stephen Deanna for 93 WIBC.
And I'm John Herrick, on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Yes, I'm a mess with an S on my chest, got stressed.
The Hammer and Nigel Show. My name is Nigel. Jerry Lopez filling in for Hammer. We'll go to the hotline and bring on Tony Kinnett, host of the Tony Kinnett Cast. Right after this show, weeknight, 7 o'clock on 93 WIBC, also investigative reporter for Daily Signal. Any number of avenues we could go down here, Tony, but the big news this week is that Governor Braun did it. He pulled the trigger, called the special session. We're going to get a vote on redistricting. Your overall thoughts and analysis. There's tons of different angles and questions I have about this, but what do you think?
First of all, it's really weird as an Indiana Republican, like an Indiana conservative, to see my party acting like a competitive Republican party. It's kind of scary. Like, is it a little weird for you guys? It's like we're acting like we actually want to win something for once. It's really bizarre.
I mean, is the goal of this redistricting plan? First of all, it's a broader goal of Donald Trump, and he's worried about the midterms, I think, and we can get to that in a few minutes. But I think the goal is Republican domination, is it not?
So, first of all, the goal of redistricting is actually to break the state up into districts that are culturally cohesive, economically cohesive. Right now, the Indiana 6th Congressional that I am in wraps around the side of the state. It's goofy. It doesn't make any sense. Why is Indianapolis treated as some kind of a block? You and I know the answer to that, because there was this argument that, well, people in Indianapolis, they believe that there needs to be a black-dominated voter district, so we just round them all up in Indianapolis. Yeah, that's kind of gross. No, the goal of redistricting should be to break the state up into cultural and economic sections that make sense. And yes, when you break the state up that way, yeah, it ends up being Republican-dominated. It's not supposed to be 40% of the voters in Indiana are Democrats, so therefore 4 out of the 9 districts should be Democrat. That's not how that works. That's like how a child explains to you they need brownies for dinner.
It's nice to finally see conservatives kind of go on offense. This adding these, now granted, we're only going to add, hopefully we add 2. States like Texas will add more. Other states may add a lot more than us. But at least we're trying to fight against the woke ideology, the DEI, all that stuff that's at the national level. We're actually adding more fighters on our side.
And forget just the idea of fighting. The idea that the status quo is somehow some type of idol I need to bend over for is insulting. That some establishment goober who's worked for an insurance firm half his life and was in state government a few years gets to tell me that, well, he's doing fine, so I need to get over it because, after all, he made it okay, so why am I trying to tip things over? I'm sorry. I am not taking the advice of some idiot from Hathaway Strategies in Chicago whose only consistent giving to the political system has been losing elections over the last 10 years. Get bent, cry about it. Some of us have work to do.
Tony, what is Governor Braun's exposure in all this? Calls a special session, gets through the House. Right now, it sounds like Rod Bray, Senate Pro Tem, saying they don't have the votes. What happens if this doesn't make it through? What does this make Braun look like?
That's kind of a separate question. So as far as Braun is concerned, look, Governor Abbott of Texas called like 5 or 6 different special sessions to get school choice legislation through in that state because there were Republican holdouts who wanted to hide behind this caucus of, oh, I'm just a little state senator. I don't know what's going on. And then they would get behind closed doors and say, screw that. I don't care if it's a conservative policy. I'm not voting for it. The teachers union said they'd run against me. And so what you have for Governor Braun here is an opportunity to do what Indiana governors over the last couple of decades have failed to do. There's a classic Midwestern Republican governor, which is just the shucks and doodles. Folks, I tell you what, we're going to do free markets, and I'm going to sit back and do nothing. That age is past. The Cold War won. We're glad we won it. Now it's time you got to do the work. You got to actually get the legislators moving. That's Braun's responsibility. He actually seems like he's ready to do it, so I say, all right, fine. If Kyle Walker wants to be Mr. Disappointment in Fishers, he needs to own up to it.
We're speaking with Tony Kinnett, cast and investigative reporter for a Daily Signal. Just one more thing on this special session. Let me ask you this way. There's no way, in other words, Governor Braun is calling a special session if he knows that he doesn't have the votes in the Senate. Am I accurate there? Even though
I don't know. Let's paint the worst scenario. Let's say he gets in, they throw the vote. There's four votes that were needed. We didn't meet that threshold, and now we go back to the drawing board. Well, now Governor Braun has a responsibility. The Indiana Republican Party has a responsibility to find. And the reason I brought up State Senator Kyle Walker, I know him, is that he's against redistricting. So now what I want to hear is I want to see Channel 8 and Channel 59 and WIBC and WFY. I'm just kidding. You know WFY doesn't do any real journalism. or the State Capitol Chronicle, if it wasn't run by a, lame lesbian circus, then actually you would see some real journalism and say, okay, Kyle Walker, explain why you don't think redistricting is fair. I want to see Kyle Walker tell me, while the racist piece of human trash that is Andre Carson, who could not hold a candle up to his his ancestors' legacy, that piece of human debris gets to sit in office in Indiana. What's the argument against that? Well, a lukewarm Republican would replace him. Well, that's not better to you? What in the world is wrong with people? I want to see the state senators that are voting against it. I want to see them answer for it. Take some responsibility.
Okay. Does this move the needle? Like, will voters vote them out if they don't vote for it? Is that
what we have seen?
Go ahead.
No, just to answer your question right up, that's an easy one. In Texas, in Nevada, in the Republican caucuses in California, over in Ohio next door, when this has happened, yes, those senators get kicked out.
Wow.
When you raise the bar, usually voters hit their senators with it. That's the tale as old as time.
And let's be honest with everybody here in the room. This was at the behest of Donald Trump, was it not? I mean, this wasn't on anybody's radar here in the Hoosier state, was it? Redistricting? This was J.D. Vance visiting the state twice, fellow Indiana Republicans going out to the White House. This is at the behest of Donald Trump.
I'm going to be selfish here and say yes and. So, yes, it is absolutely at the behest of the Republican National Committee. I'll be selfish here and say I have been complaining about how my congressional district is mapped for a very, very long time. During my West Point interview, when Mike Pence was my congressman considering me for West Point, I complained that I had to drive to Columbus to do the interview. Greenfield or Newcastle, Indiana has nothing in common with Columbus down on I-65. And that's something that I've always kind of complained about. It's one of those things.
Talk about what you're seeing from the Democrats as a party. Are they starting to panic now that this is day 29? I believe it started October 1st, the shutdown, and the SNAP benefits are going away November 1st. In fact, I'm going to play some audio here of a very rational a woman who is talking about the SNAP benefits going away and how the white man is possibly on the menu.
I just wanted to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very, very clear to the white man. Black Americans do not care about your government shutdown. So you can sit back and you can mock, you can laugh, and you can think that you're about to starve us to death. But I'm here to let you know that we are going to eat regardless, even if we have to hunt you animals down and roast and eat you, the delectable crackers and cheese.
Okay, so obviously she's rational human being here, but what are we dealing here with the Democrats? I mean, I don't want the government. I don't want people to go. I don't want people to starve. I want people to have food, but at the same time, this is a Democrat shutdown, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There's a few things that can be true at once here. Number one, we're the only country in the world who has to worry about people on food stamps being too obese. So I'm just going to make that clear right here. I don't care if that's politically popular or not. All of the videos that I've seen of people saying that they're going to starve stand to look like they could be seen on a savannah and safari. So I'm sorry. A lot of people who need food stamps are not making videos about themselves and food stamps, laying on their beds, recording themselves not on the job. That's number one. So I'm annoyed that there is always the same group of people who is getting the attention on SNAP benefits and food stamps instead of people who actually do need that social safety net. So that's number one. Number two, yeah, the Democrats have openly gone in front of cameras from the House to the Senate and said, yes, we know we're hurting Americans. This is our only leverage. We played that last night, a huge montage of Democrats from Arizona to Vermont, from New York to New Jersey to Oregon to Illinois to Andre Carson in Indiana, making the case this is their only leverage. They have to hurt people. Okay, well, those chickens are now coming home to roost, and I'm sorry, but you can't buy that chicken with an EBT card.
Hey, so I don't know if you guys saw this breaking news. It was BLM is actually going to donate like $200 million to help people on SNAP. Just kidding. They don't help any minorities.
I was going to say.
I was like, wow.
They don't help anybody. They don't help anybody. Where are they at when you need them? Yeah, where are they at when you need them?
Hey, Tony, can you stick around for one more segment? I've got some more audio I want to play for you here.
If they let me back on the air, sure.
Okay, we'll be right back. It's Tony Kinnett on the Hammer and Nigel show. Hey, there's only one reason why I exclusively use American Standard dealers in products, and that reason being that American Standard Heating and Air is built to a higher standard. They're better than all the rest.
How about Stevenson Heating and Cooling? They are your American Standard dealer for Johnson and Morgan County. Owner Richard Stevenson. He's got over 30 years of experience, loves to be out in the field working with the customers, married veteran, 3 daughters. Richard and his staff, they're going to treat your house like it was his own house. Fair, honest service. That's what leads to the referrals, and that's what's grown Stevenson Heating and Cooling into what it is today. Stevenson is your independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning dealer. Find them at 317-557-8532. 557-8532. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you. American Standard Heating and Air, built to a higher standard.
It's that time of year again when the leaves turn, the days get shorter, and you hear a lot about Medicare open enrollment. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all the options, you're not alone. Original Medicare, Advantage plans, Part D, Medigap, it's a lot to sort through. And making the wrong choice can cost you more than just your financial confidence. That's where Howard Bailey Financial comes in. At Howard Bailey, we don't just help you pick a Medicare plan. We help you make a more confident choice with your full financial picture in mind. Our team has licensed Medicare professionals backed by experienced financial advisors, all working together to help you retire with purpose. Get started by texting CARE to 888-494-5004 to speak with the Howard Bailey team and start your Medicare conversation today. At Howard Bailey Financial, we make Medicare simple so you can focus on enjoying the season, not stressing about it. Howard Bailey Securities, LLC is an independent financial services firm and uses a variety of different investment strategies. See disclosures at howardbailey.com.
Hey, if you're looking to sell or buy, now is the time. Call real estate expert Mark Dietl. Troy in Connorsville admits he was a real estate challenge. Wanted to sell his home over market value and buy a home near his favorite hunting area with land and no HOA close to town. Mark Dietl and his team did it all. They found the perfect new home at a great price and sold the current home in 10 days for $10,000 over list.
And it's the guarantee that separates Mark Dietl from the competition. Mark Dietl guarantees your home sold at a mutually agreed upon price and deadline, or he will buy it. No long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time. Nobody does it better than Mark Dietl. Contact him today, 317-755-4232. 755-4232, or go to markdietl.com. That's Mark, D-I-E-T-E-L, markdietl.com.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Need to sell your home without the hassle? Sell your home to people you can trust. Call Simple Quarters, 317-900-HOME. Simple Quarters, sponsor of Fill Up in the News with Tony Katz.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield and Common Threads has teamed up with the Indiana Fever to provide local schools with information for nutritious meal preparation. Learn more at anthem.com/fever. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Hi, this is Richard Stevenson. Need heating service in Johnson, Morgan, or Hendricks County? Give us a call, 317-557-8532.
Stevenson Heating and Cooling is your independent American Standard air dealer.
Head online to the contest page at WIBC.com and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra Thursday, December 4th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
All right, looking at northbound 65 in Boone County, we have a crash reported at State Road 267, and we are backed up 2 miles to County Road 550 South. Northwest side, northbound 465, stop-and-go traffic, 86th Street up to 865. Southbound 465 on the northwest side, 13-minute delay, 71st down to 74 Crawfordsville Road. Eastbound 465, stop-and-go traffic, Westfield Boulevard to Allisonville Road. East side, stalled northbound 465 at East 71st Street. blocking the right lane, causing stop-and-go traffic to I-70. Southbound lanes of 465 on the east side. Stop-and-go traffic, Penn Pike down to 74. Inbound 70 slow, rural into the north split, then southbound 65-70, delayed 19 minutes. North split to the south split. Inbound 65 slow, MLK to Meridian for a 10-minute delay. Traffic sponsored by Drexel Interiors. Drexel Interiors has teamed up with Mohawk for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of October's Mohawk sales will be donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Visit either showroom or DrexelIN.com today. I'm Matt Baer. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
49 at the American Standard Heating Weather Center, 93 WIBC. Back with Tony Kinnett from the Tony Kinnett Cast, weeknights here at 7 o'clock right after our show on 93 WIBC. He's also an investigative reporter for DailySignal.com. Have you guys seen, Jerry, have anybody seen like the Charlie Kirk costumes for Halloween?
No.
Like I saw this one lady, it had a white shirt with blood all over it and freedom spelled backwards. You, of course, saw during the No Kings rally that woman that was kind of pointing to her neck to a pro-Trump MAGA protester. I believe, Tony Kinnett, do you know what I'm talking about? I think she was a teacher.
She's a Chicago teacher.
Yeah.
You mean the people with the "Just Be Kind" signs in their yard? Those people. The love everyone people. Those
coexist.
What is it with this culture of people that are celebrating the death of anybody, much less I'm going to play a piece of audio here. This is liberal podcaster Jennifer Welch. I never heard of her. Apparently she's pretty popular, though. Gets lots of clicks.
Not as popular as our ratings, but please play the clip.
She is suggesting the Democratic establishment needs to start getting on board with wanting conservatives dead, or else far leftists will come after you in the same way they came after MAGA. Here she is. And that she plays a clip of a woman as well in this. Here.
I just wanted to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very...
Finally, if you think the Zoran thing is happening just in New York, and you think people are waking up only in New York City, you're mistaken. Look at this clip of a wine mom at the No Kings March. Play the clip.
His name was?
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses.
Just ugliness, Tony. Just pure, sheer evil. What's going on there?
Those would be depressed, liberal white women, the exact same ones in suburbs around Indianapolis who sit there and gnaw on their knuckles, and they complain because they have nothing in their lives that gives them any joy at all. Their families despise them if they have any. They're not a part of a local church. They're not a part of any community. All they have is their social activism, and they're bitter, nasty, angry old women who ran on the Jezebel Jennifer McCormick ticket last time. The exact same ones. She's one of them. They are every single old, bitter white woman looks the exact same. They act the exact same, and they think that their political activism, no matter how filthy and inhuman it is, will bring them purpose. As all of a sudden, that's going to make their husband love them again. All of a sudden, that's going to make up for the fact that their students and their coworkers don't respect them. Well, you know what? We see you for who you are. We're not impressed. And also, you smell disgusting.
All right, man. We got to cut it short right there. Tony Kinnett. Catch him tonight, 7 o'clock on the Tony Kinnett Cast. Fire as always, my friend. Have a good week.
Thanks, guys.
It's the Hammer and Nigel Show.
Everybody knows Hubler's got the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles. But did you know? Now you can get that same limited powertrain warranty on new Toyotas. Introducing the all-new Hubler Toyota. Get grand opening savings all month long. And right now, lease a new 2025 RAV4, just $349 per month. Or a new Tacoma, $289 per month. Plus, choose from Camrys, Corollas, Highlanders, Tundras, and more.
Hubler's got you covered.
At the all-new Hubler Toyota on US 31 South in Indianapolis. Visit HublerToyota.com. Grand opening savings and the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles.
Cover me!
Select models, approved credit, plus tax tag title license 249 dealer doc. RAV4 model 4432. Tacoma model 7540. 36 months, $29.99 due. Zero security. 10,000 annual miles. 15 cents per mile thereafter. Expires 11/2.
It's not just cancer care. It's the complete care you get at Hendricks.
And you can feel that spirit of excellence, trying to do what's best from a medical standpoint, but also trying to affect the patient and their family as you would a family member.
Hendricks Care is trying to meet the patient where they are. You know your body better than anyone else.
Do the cancer screening early.
An ounce of prevention versus a pound of cure.
Learn about health screenings at hendricks.org/cancer.
Puccini's Pizza, Pasta, Puccini's. 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 Puccini's Pizza, Pasta, Puccini's.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Stuck in a job that just isn't getting it done? Maybe it's time to go for IT. Whether you're just starting out, switching careers, or a military veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you launch a rewarding career in IT in months. No prior experience needed. Why spend years getting a traditional degree when your future in IT can start right now? Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Your most powerful upgrade? Your career. Go for it. Go for IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hi, it's Denny Smith, and when temps are dropping, it means your water heater, softeners, and even those old pipes are under stress. Fall's the time when rain hits, the ground shifts, and tree roots start tearing into those old clay or PVC lines. LD Smith Plumbing can handle it all. Water heaters, softeners, leaks, even gas line inspections before you fire up that furnace or fireplace. And don't forget those hoses, hose bibs, and crawl space vents before the freeze hits. Call my friends at LD Smith Plumbing, the local pros I trust, or just head to ldsmithplumbing.com today.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio. I'm Alex Brown. An economic forecast conducted by the Indiana University Kelley School of Business says the U.S. economy is expected to grow by 1.8% in 2026. While that number is lower than recent years, Carol Rogers with the Kelley School says continued investments in AI and the energy infrastructure needed to support it will likely be the dominant economic story of 2026, especially with data centers in Indiana.
Indiana is a good location for these. We're really centralized. We do have water and we have land. Those are things that those building data centers, Amazon, Google, etc., look at those as real assets for us.
You can connect to more on the forecast at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. A St. Joseph County Council committee voted Tuesday to send a rezoning request for a proposed $12 billion data center in New Carlisle to the full council with an unfavorable recommendation. The proposal will now be considered by the full council on November 11th. Eli Lilly and Company has announced plans to spend more than $1.2 billion to expand and update its manufacturing site in Puerto Rico to increase production of oral medications, including its highly anticipated GLP-1 pill. The project at the Lilly del Caribe facility will add about 100 manufacturing jobs. This is Inside Indiana Business. Radio.
Northeast Indiana is on the move, and the next big conversation is happening in Fort Wayne. Join business and community leaders at Innovate Northeast Indiana, a powerful afternoon of ideas, innovation, and insight. We're talking talent, technology, and transformation. And what's next for the region? Join us at the Grand Wayne Center Tuesday, November 18th for Innovate Northeast Indiana, part of the Innovate Indiana series presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate.
Indianapolis-based Lilly Endowment has awarded a $2.5 million grant to fuel a transformation project at the New Harmony State Historic Site in Posey County. The Indiana State Museum and Historic Sites said the funding will support an enhanced interpretive experience at Community House Number 2 on the site, designed to incorporate interactive technology to tell unique stories about the town's past. Renovations at the house will also support dedicated spaces for public events and programs, private archives, and administration. I'm Alex Brown for 93 WIBC.
Coming up in 2 minutes from the technology